can stop a god.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vecna Eve of Ruin. We're here on a special night because some of our players are traveling, and we are running on Thursdays. We're going to be doing that a lot with Vecna over the next couple months from the looks of it, where we've got a lot of people traveling on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but Vecna was only available on Fridays. So, hey, that's just the way life works, right?
We're making concessions where we have to.
We're making concessions. Hey, don't forget, concessions are great. That's where you get your popcorn, right? So anyway, I am your Dungeon Master Kelly. I use he and him, and folks. What?
Popcorn at Deadpool.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Deadpool tomorrow because you're flying into town. So folks, we are going to be chasing down the spider dragon Ker-Arach today in Vecna Eve of Ruin. If you weren't tuning in last time, here's what you need to know. The characters need to stop Vecna. He's a big bad that is going to destroy the multiverse, merge it into a single entity, and then rule over it. You know, kind of like, I guess, Doctor Doom. They kind of ripped this off. That's fine. We love a good Doctor Doom. And to do the whole stopping of Vecna thing, the characters have to go and collect the Rod of 7 Parts, which coincidentally has 7 parts. The first part is in the Underdark. They have traveled down beneath, managed to infiltrate the lair of Drow Jones, and are in their attempt to go and reclaim the first piece, which is unfortunately in the lair of a giant spider dragon, which we're going to encounter this game. But before we do that, we're going to encounter the players, starting with Christine.
Hello, this is Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I get to play Rosie Thistledrop, our gnomish artificer artillerist, who also uses she, her pronouns.
Beautiful. Also causing some trouble on the double is Robin.
Hello, I cause trouble because yes, I am flying into town for a week. I have a week off of work before it goes absolutely insane. So I'm very excited, and I get to go see my absolute favorite movie franchise of all time. So I'm super pumped. But I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I get to play Lir'wen, our Way of the Astral Self Moon Elf monk, who uses she, her as well. And yeah, I am excited to punch things.
Also excited, I assume, is Chris.
Hello, always excited and happy to be here. It's fun gaming with you all. I'm Chris. I go by Blogg in the chat. Use he, him, or they, them pronouns, and I will be playing Gaunt, the real warlock.
The real warlock. Well, we'll talk to a fake warlock in a minute, but I guess technically, Jen, you're a fake warlock.
Excuse you, I'm a wizard.
Yeah, which is a fake warlock. It's a warlock with a degree.
I'ma curse you.
That sounds like warlock talk to me. Hi, Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Imogen, our human fighter, champion fighter, with the big shiny, well, glowing sword of doom. And I have a new camera now. It's exciting.
You do. You're very, very, very crisp.
Yeah, I can't. I was saying in our private chat that I can't tell because I have to run Twitch at 180.
I didn't even know you could run Twitch at 180.
You can.
Yep.
I do it so I can open Twitch and have it run and not drag my system down too much.
Meet. Yeah, I hear.
We're gonna get you a new computer one of these days. It's gonna be great.
This is, I mean, this is a computer I can't replace, and I can't get another computer. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, another irreplaceable person is Traz.
Aww.
Hey, Drizelda. By the way, we're replacing you next episode.
Rude, but fair. I already took a fireball almost to the face. It's fine. But hi, I'm Traz. Almost. Yeah, I'm Traz. I use he, him pronouns, as is my character Tobron, our fallen ASMR Pact of the Genie Warlock, who's now can add guide to his resume, apparently.
Totally. And you are Pact of the Genie, which means that you are great at fulfilling wishes. And you know what the best wish that you could give yourself is? 15% off of our sponsor tonight, Bookworm Games. Bookworm Games is a fantastic provider and proprietor of many dice-like things, familiars, and more. You can get tea, you can get edible dice, you can get liquid core dice. Listen to this. I'm going to imagine that picked up on the mic. They are a fantastic sponsor, and they've been our sponsor for a year plus. Oh, God, almost a year and a half now. They are wonderful. Go to bookwormgames.com today. Use code DorkTales to save 15%. And not only will you get yourself some amazing dice, you'll get free shipping if you spend 100 Canadian dollars or more. Also, let me know. We work on the honor system here. If you buy something from Bookworm Games, I don't get an announcement or anything, so just let me know in the chat, and I will double any channel points. So right now, our lovely fan TK Clear is buying all sorts of like Hurt the Moors and things like that, and cheering and doing just a wonderful thing. But I would double anything that they bought, like Precarious, who just bought a Something Good Happens. I'd give 2 Something Good Happens, and so on. So consider doing that, but with your name.
Does Breck buy Something Good? Weird.
Yeah, Breck bought 1 Something Good Happens. I'm waiting for more.
I know.
It
How
hurts
dare.
Chris, so it counts.
How dare.
Oh,
How
that's
dare.
fair.
That's perfect. All right. And so go ahead to them right now. Go support them. Another thing that you need to know is that I'm very sleepy. That's what you need to know. I am back from the States, and I brought with me like a week of missed sleep. I slept for like 30 hours yesterday. I'm still tired. So hopefully I won't bring that grogginess into game. Does anybody else have any announcements? Anything fun to mention? Perfect. I love it when there's nothing fun to mention. There's a lot of interesting things on the world stage we're not going to talk about. Thanks for keeping the chat nice and free of it. I appreciate that. Also, no spoilers for Deadpool. We're going to go see it tomorrow. So, etc., etc. And any last thoughts, questions, or concerns before we begin Vecna, Eve of Ruin, Episode 7? Perfect.
As always, many concerns, but
Some concerns.
Always
It's fun.
concerns. Always.
Beautiful. We love the concerns.
I have Frito. What was it? Frito Lay crisps.
You have Frito Fito?
Frito Lay crisps on in the inventory from the genie.
That's
So I'm
fair.
just reading my notes from last game, and it's like
If I ever did a Pact of the Warlock Genie, I would insist on the DM making it Robin Williams.
Yes.
Can
I
you
think
imagine?
Krista started that.
You're not allowed to ever play that in a game I run because I can't do Robin Williams.
Speaking of which, folks, the last thing that I'm going to mention before we begin is that a quick reminder, we are at 158 patrons right now. And that means that in 17 more patrons of any level, any paid level, because the freebies don't count, Christina's going to run a game. And I will make her do Robin Williams. No, I won't. But wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? Go and join the Patreon, damn it. Because it's worth the channel. All right. With that in mind, let's head back into Vecna, Eve of Ruin, here on Dork Tales. The combat with the cultists is now a memory in your mind. All of them have been dispatched, save for one singular rogue who you were able to bludgeon unconscious. The area around you is full of spider webs. The creeping and chittering of tiny spiders moves in the distance, or perhaps large spiders. It's impossible to tell. The acoustics here magnify every small tick, 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 tick. There's the sound of dripping. And in the distance, the scraping of an immense form. What do you all do? What are you all doing?
Are people hurt? Do we need to rest for a while? Or a bit?
I wouldn't say no to a little bit of rest, as Tobarn looks partly singed on one side.
I'm unharmed.
Grab
I can
some
keep.
health potions if you want one.
Sure, that sounds great. I'll take one of those.
Sure. I'll hand over a potion of greater healing. Or whatever the one Kelly said was. It was the 44 plus 4.
And quick reminder, using our new house rules for that, if you consume it as a downtime action or a full action, you regain its maximum amount.
The 44 plus 4, so 20. Cool.
And I'm going to use my once a day dragon hide belt use to regain some ki. All right. Perfect.
Can I get a strength saving throw from everyone?
Oh.
Well,
No, because that's a botch.
Okay.
strength. Okay.
That'll be a 10.
A 10?
Oh, I have my arms out. I get to use my wisdom. Hold on a second.
27.
27? All right, you're fine.
12.
12? All right.
23.
Perfect. All right. Gaunt, you're going to catch yourself on the table as the ground rumbles. Osric is going to topple over it, landing in a heap, going, "Ow! My back! Ah!" Whereas Telbron is going to slip and fall, cracking his head against the wall, leaving a bloody smear even as the potion knits away at the wound. Take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, Telbron.
Oh.
The rest of you are fine. The ground trembles beneath you as you hear a distant roar.
Huh.
And the guttural sound of Undercommon echoing from a chamber to the east. Who speaks
Rosie's gonna
Undercommon?
Cast mending.
Can I?
Okay.
I do.
Okay. What are you
Ooh,
casting
I-
mending on?
Boom, boom.
Okay.
So that's how he regains hit points.
Boom, boom.
I'm probably going to cast it a few times.
That sounds good. I'll say that if you take a minute, you'll be able to restore him.
Excellent.
In the distance, Gaunt, you are going to hear in Undercommon a voice snarl. "Where is my food? I crave sustenance, worms!"
It's calling out for food. It's hungry. Do we want to try and ambush it with an offering?
Isn't there something in one of the other rooms?
Didn't you say that there was the sacrifice pit or something?
So it's been a
the
couple
one
of
with all
weeks.
the big lizards?
Yes, the lizards. Didn't they have a name? There were the food or something.
One of you can go in there and face them and let them out. I'm a snack size to them.
We'll do it if that's the plan we decide.
I mean, are you able to go invisible again?
I mean, if someone needs to go invisible, I could make you invisible. It wouldn't be much of a problem.
Oh, well, I'm okay to go in there then. I'm very
Oh. Well, all right
flexible.
then. Boop.
If you cast invisible, it's okay. I have a minute. I'm gonna. Oh no, it's an hour, right? Yeah. How long do I have invisible, Osric?
He's going to reach into his pocket and pull out a sundial. You've got there's no sun down here, so
I was
I
gonna
guess.
say-
I'm gonna
it's a
light the
cave.
sunblade.
Oh. You've got about an hour.
Okay. Lir'wen's gonna go back down, and try and stealth through the lizard pit and open up the other door to distract the dragon.
All right. So,
Do.
stealthing down, you head down to this pen. Down to the south, you are going to pass this summoning circle where a flump is just casually like hanging out and like, well, it looks like there's a summoner's desk there where there's a bunch of accoutrements, and as you're there, the flump is like reaching down and like picking up skulls and being like flump, 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 and then like throwing it over its shoulder with a exhalation of very noxious farty gas, because as you know, flumps communicate largely by farting. This is not, I didn't make it up, it's in the book.
Sorry, what?
Flumps, they communicate by farting, it's in the book. That's, I have them speak a little bit, but like their entire thing is that they're big happy farters.
Oh my god, the wizards are children. We all just at the end of the day like fart jokes.
Right?
Got
It's true. You got it. But he's just going through, like, looking at stuff, going, and just, like, throwing it in the air. It lands, the skull hits the ground and shatters. Uh-oh. Ruffle. Flamp. The flump starts looking through, like, an arcane text. The flamp. Well, and starts chanting in flump, which sounds a lot like someone trying to fart the alphabet.
Cool. We love that.
All right. Down beneath that, you're going to find a pair of double doors that lead off into, kind of over to the east. There, you are going to see that, well, there's a sign on the door that reads Fodder Chamber. Not like Father Chamber, but like Fodder.
Yes, right. Fodder chamber. It's been 10 minutes maybe
Hello,
for
Mata.
the characters, but it's
Hello, Fodder.
Hello, Fodder.
Lizards there at Amp Granada. It's true.
Lir'wen is gonna try and just eek, open the door.
I want to kind of go down around the door too, just to be around in case something goes bad.
Sounds good. All right. The two of you swoop down there, and cracking open the door, you can see that peering from this rocky room center are 4 very large lizards. And when I say large lizards, I mean horse-size lizards. These are riding lizards, if you've ever seen them. And these giant lizards, well, with them comes the stale smell of old scales, but also the pungent scent of raw meat that hangs in the air. You can smell that there are greasy trails of it on the ground. And can I get a perception roll from Lir'wen and Gaunt?
All right. Ooh, that's not great. Extra life die.
8.
8?
16.
16? Lir'wen, you can see that there are several streaks on the ground of greasy greasy blood and the oil from tissue, where it looks like large swaths of meat had been hurled into the room and skidded. You can also see that there are piles of scat in the north and south corners of the room, which have large, like ox-sized bones sticking out of them, which feels very uncomfortable to think about now that I say it out loud.
Uh-huh. Okay. Do I know, can I make like a nature or
Yeah,
arcana
please.
check about these lizards?
These litters? A litter of lizards? Yes.
These litters of litters.
You absolutely can. Go ahead.
Words. So...
Nature, please.
Nature? Okay.
I would love a nature check. It's my favorite.
16 again.
16. So these giant lizards are, well, they're carnivores, first of all, and they are absolutely rideable. And the reason I point that out is that your knowledge of these giant lizards is that they're not absolutely stupid.
So they're not gonna go running through the open door to the potentially very dangerous dragon thingy.
They have a sense of self-preservation. What you'll also know is that while they're pretty dumb, they are able to be trained.
Okay.
Right now, looking as well with that 16, you're going to see that they're not particularly active. They're kind of lazing around in a bit of lethargy, their tongues occasionally lashing out to taste the air. They probably have been fed decently recently. Now, mind you, just so you know, lizards eat, period. They're like dogs that way. Like, they will eat, but if they have eaten, they are not quite as hungry.
Yeah, no. Lir'wen just has a very dumb... Robin has a very dumb idea for Lir'wen. Okay. Lir'wen's gonna go try and sneak and open the opposite door.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and make me a stealth roll with advantage.
Okay.
Gaunt, what are you doing? The door opens about enough for a human body to pass through, and then starts to shut.
I'll just wait up against the other closed door and try and listen. Just keep my wits about me.
You hear out to the north of you.
21.
Okay, not a problem at all. You can easily make it across the corridor to the next door.
I'm gonna try and very carefully open the door.
Okay, make me one more stealth check.
With advantage still?
No.
Okay.
Because the door is not invisible. And the door is what's
Fair.
moving.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. That's a 2, so that's gonna be 6.
The ground is going to shake again. And a deep groan is going to echo. In Undercommon, the words, "Where is my dinner?" will echo. You don't speak Undercommon, right?
No.
Tell you
Does
what.
it have the same cadence of what?
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Or give me an insight check.
Ooh, I like insight.
I would like an insight check.
21.
21, you think that it's a similar request. It has the same type of vibe as the previous request, and there's an edge of impatience to her voice. To their voice.
Okay. So So it smells like meat in here. Is there any meat in
Oh, no,
here?
sure. There's not any meat in here.
Okay.
You think, though, despite the fact that these lizards are kind of in a torpid state right now, you could probably startle them. Like, they're not... Honestly, you know what you said before about that they probably wouldn't rush through that door? You could probably make them if you wanted to.
Yeah. Okay. I think Lir'wen's going to try and throw a rock into the room where she's hearing the growling coming from to see if they will think that something is like sneaking away.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a deception
I
roll
think that would be the best.
using your dexterity.
Ooh, we like that.
Versus passive insight.
Sorry, not 14. I rolled a 14. That's gonna be a 17.
There is a sudden shifting of ground as you throw a bit of rock, and there's a crashing noise as a large creature ducks to the south. From the crack in the door that you've opened, you can only see a bit of it. Blackish purple scales and way too many legs. Like a tremendous spider's. Except these don't tick, 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 tick. These burrow into the ground like immense mining picks. Chunk, 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 chunk.
Where is my supper?
Echoes in Undercommon.
Lir'wen's gonna try and sneak back.
Okay. Meanwhile, back over at Gaunt. Gaunt, what are you doing? You hear this voice call out once, twice for its supper.
I'm going to be waiting still. It doesn't sound like Lir'wen's in trouble. I might put... actually, I'm going to put a disguise on. I'm going to look like one of the... let's go for one of the orc mages that was there, that we killed earlier. And then, yeah, I'm just going to wait.
All right.
I would like to ride one of the lizards, please.
Would you?
Yep. Lir'wen's gonna try and ride it out and corral the others into there.
Into where?
Into the dragon's lair.
Right
To
now?
make a distraction.
Okay.
I think everyone's waiting for something to happen, so
Okay. So you are just waiting, Gaunt. We're going to pause you for 1 second, and we are going to switch back to the rest of the group as they are waiting. Up at the top of the chamber, the rest of you are hanging out around the table. Rosie, you've just finished resurrecting Boom Boom.
Rosie's kind of like, so they've gone off to do the thing. Does anybody know how to get to where this dude is?
Get the best of the flamp.
No.
Take that as a no.
Like whatever this thing is that we're facing. Where's the other doors? Does anybody know? They kind of disappeared real quick, and I don't know where we're supposed to go.
There was a way to the south, I think. A feeding chamber of some
door we
kind,
managed
right,
to
Imogen?
open? The stuff we haven't fought yet?
Perhaps. Although, it does seem kind of strange that this corridor, the way it's shaped, I mean, look around.
Alright.
Typical evil guy 101. Ozark is going to point And you can see that the eastern portion of this corridor is elongated, but ends in a flat wall. There's no shelving there. There's nothing except this exposed flat wall. I mean, honestly, if I was going to put a secret door, I'd put it right there.
That's fair. Rosie's gonna look around for, like, I don't know, torch rings and crap to pull on and push.
All right. As you're doing that, what's everybody's passive perception here?
11.
16.
And Imogen, what's yours?
15.
15. All right, Imogen. With a 15, you are going to suddenly smell... Okay, this is the most immature thing I'm going to say for the night. Okay, you know how two different types of fart smell different? You're going to smell a different bouquet coming from the south. And then you're going to hear... Flam, flam, flam. And looking down, the flump has summoned another flump. Using the summoning
I'm sure that
circle.
won't be a problem.
Flump army. Flump army.
The other flump is going to go down and start pouring through the book as well.
Excellent.
All right, back up.
That won't be a problem at all.
It's fine.
I'm sure.
It's fine. I keep rolling really well for them, so it's good. Up at the top, if you're examining the wall, I want you to make me an investigation check, Rosie.
Not one.
Okay.
Do I open it prematurely?
Rosie, as you are looking up, you are going to be poking around the edge of the room, poking around the wall, and you're going to think, whew, I mean, that'd be great if there was some type of secret door here, but as it stands, there's just not. And you casually are going to lean against the wall, and the wall is going to go ga-junk, junk, junk, and you are going to tumble into the room, and with that, you fall into an enormous hall. Tremendous webs stretch across this open cavern center. Its strands plastered over stalagmites and stalactites. Crawling on the web is a giant reptilian creature with 8 legs. Near that creature stands a smaller, one-eyed being with a body that resembles melted candle wax. And one moment, please. This is going to be a weird question. What is your passive stealth? So add 10 to your stealth score.
14.
14, okay. You are going to tumble to the ground, and the kind of yellow melted wax figure is not going to immediately notice you. Passive, nope. However, you are going to hear a rumble from the south. Do you speak Undercommon?
No. I do Abyssal. That helps.
This immense creature bellows. And Lir'wen, we're going to cut back to you. You're going to try to ride these creatures? These lizards?
Well, one of them. I'm not going to try and ride all of them.
Can you make me an animal handling roll?
Yeah. Yes. I'm stealthing, so I don't know if that does anything.
It'll give you disadvantage.
Oh, great. Yeah. Cool. Definitely. This is gonna be great. This is gonna end well. So well. Animal handling. Okay, so that's a 3.
Okay.
Plus 5 is 8. I'm gonna spend, since we had finally a long rest for the first time in 6 episodes a while ago, I'm gonna use my heroic feature to add a d6 to a skill check.
Okay. You also
so
do not have determination right now.
Yes, I know I looked at that. That was gonna be my first hope. So I'm gonna roll the d6 and that, so we're at 8.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 6, so that's 14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay. So hopping onto this lizard's back. What do you say to it? What do you do? How do you get it to move?
Does it do they have any like
No.
gear? Like
They have no
saddles?
gear. Not at all.
Okay. Hold on with my 2 of my arms, because I do have my arms are out.
Yep.
So holding on with a couple arms and then just with
Okay.
my legs.
And I think that's a great point for us to give an initiative roll, please.
Oh boy.
All right.
And I was
Ker-Arach.
hoping to be on the
Spending a heart.
bottom, like one of the back ones, because she's going to try and corral the other ones out to cause a distraction. So she would have grabbed one of the back lizards.
Ooh, the Yolchel got a nat 20.
Eehee.
Good for me. I actually get to do something this combat.
I rolled a nat 22. Yay!
A nat 22, so a 22?
No, like a natural 20 as well.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
that's probably better. Okay. All right, let's check initiatives right now. I've got Lir'wen with a 24. I have the Yolchel with a 22. I have Rosie tied with Ker-Arach, which will be interesting on each turn. Then I have Telbron. Then I have the Blender herself. And then I have Gaunt. All right, you are going to attempt to burst through the door. So basically, you're going to ride through on your turn. So let's go ahead and start the fun. Ready? Let's do it. All right. Lir'wen, it is your turn. Mounting one of the lizards and riding forward, you attempt to corral the others. Okay, go ahead and make me another animal handling roll. You are going to hop back into existence as you get this one to, because you're going to be riding it, you're interacting with it enough.
Okay, I was wondering, because yeah, it's attack or cast a spell, so I was wondering how that works for.
Actually, that is a good point. Becomes, yeah, I guess it is only attacks or
Yeah.
cast a spell. I'm used to old invisibility, which is weird. Okay. No, fair enough. That actually would not apply then. So in that case, you don't. Let me just suck that back in. Woo. There we go. So
You kissed it back in.
I kissed it back in, you know. All right, you pop up, or you do not pop. You hop aboard that and attempt to corral using the lizard. The lizard is now under your control as you kind of kick its flanks. And yeah, go ahead and make me an animal handling roll to try to convince the other ones to rush with you. Alternatively, you
Cool,
could just try to... Go ahead.
Oh, I was wondering if I could potentially use like either like my strength or dexterity to try and like manhandle the one I'm riding to kind of push it into the others. Or I could just ride. You know what? Lir'wen's gonna ride it just straight out. She's invisible. She's just gonna yaw into danger.
Okay. Giant lizard, just so you are aware, has a speed of 30 and a climb speed of 30.
Oh my gosh, this thing's half as slow as me. I love it. Well, I will, I'm gonna make it dash out there. Spend 60 feet of movement. And at some point, when Lir'wen gets out there, she would like to try and dismount to not be on the giant lizard with the giant dragon there and remain invisible.
Okay, so dismounting will take half of your speed. So that's
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll say that it puts it right about there. And so, because mounted combat allows you to cheat, you'll lose half your movement and then can move invisibly.
Yes. Cool. So then Lir'wen is going to get off this creature with 30 feet of movement. And then bonus action, I'm going to patient defense, actually, I think.
Okay.
And do I see Rosie as I go in?
Yes, you have enough passive perception to easily see her up to the north, kind of like prone on the ground, where she just rolled through a wall.
I'm hoping the snack makes a lot of danger, and I'm going to move 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 kind of feet in this area. Is this difficult terrain with the web, or is that just
the web is difficult terrain?
Okay. I think it's just when I
as you
mobile.
enter, entering there, I need you to make me a strength save.
Okay. That's gonna be a 25.
Okay, you're fine. You're able to push through it.
Okay. So then I can only move 15 feet actually from the lizard if it's difficult terrain.
Yep.
I haven't used my action.
You've not.
I've not. I will use my action to dash. I'll use my dash to... Oh god, then I can do 120 feet again. Because I have mobile.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Lir'wen's gonna just kind of not move 120 feet, but I can now. She's gonna kind of, yeah, still gonna be bonus action, patient defense, and then just kind of
move along the webbing toward the eastern wall.
Yeah, and I think just kind of get in a somewhat position that if this creature, this yellow thing moves towards Rosie, I can use a reaction if it leaves my opportunity attack space of 10 feet and attack it invisible, which would be great. So Lir'wen's just kind of gonna post up and just kind of be quiet.
Sounds good. All right, next initiative is the Yolchol. So as you are moving around there, in fact, it is going to attempt to do something. As Rosie tumbles through the top, it is going to turn and let out kind of a low, and then we'll say in very, very pitch-perfect Elvish, "Well, hello, dear. What brings you into this casual little locale?" Here for dinner? And it is going to attempt to make its way toward Rosie. It's going to move 30 feet, going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The webs do not hinder it at all. And as... Go ahead.
I would like to reaction attack it when it goes out of my 10-foot range.
Sounds good. Go ahead.
All right, so I will attack with advantage because I'm invisible, yes?
Yes. Please do.
All right, I shall. Wow. Okay, that is interesting. I rolled a 5 and a 1, so I'm really glad that that was an advantage. That is gonna be 13 to hit.
A 13 to hit is not going to be a hit. You are going to lash out and are going to suddenly pop into existence. And the creature is going to turn and look at you and pause. Oh, well, what do we have here? It says to an elven. Some type of martial artist? Join me. Make me a, I'm gonna spend my hurt the more. Make me a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Oh, oh no. Oh no. Well, I figured with the patient defense I'd have disadvantage if it attacked me, but oh boy, wisdom. A wisdom save, okay.
Wisdom save, please.
Oh, what? These extra life dice are hard to read. Oh wow, I'm rolling so many. Disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Boy, that nat 1 sucks.
Oh boy. Congratulations. Welcome to my team. Dominate person. There are the rules for dominate person. Lir'wen, you are going to...
Wait, I'm an elf. I get advantage. Because
you do?
I'm charmed.
You...
alright. Reroll completely, just roll flat.
Yep, so saving throw would be charmed, so reroll flat.
Alright, wisdom. That's gonna be a 24.
God damn it. God
I mean, if you want to spend another hurt the more to make the...
I don't have one.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'll be charmed by you. Yep. So...
Yep.
Okay.
I opened up the spell and I saw charmed. I'm like, wait!
Nope, good catch. Know your rules. Okay, so it's going to tilt its head at you and go... Well, bugger fuck. All right. That is going to be its turn.
You just try to charm me.
Rosie, it is your turn and the dragon's turn at the same time. What would you like to do and what would it like to do? Let's find out.
Oh boy. Sorry, I am trying to look over all my stuff and remember what the fudgicles I can do. I'm gonna shoot this melty looking dude in front of me.
That sounds like a good option. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
That is gonna be a 25 to hit.
25 to hit is absolutely gonna hit. Roll me damage.
And that's 16 damage.
16 damage. This is magical damage, correct?
Yes, because it is,
A magic gun?
I believe so, yes.
All right. You are going to fire a bullet that is going to hit its frame. This creature with the gooey yellow exterior is going to just splatter a bit as you shoot it, and it is going to let out a, oh, bugger and blast, that hurts! Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I might as well toss Boom Boom towards him and have him do Flamethrower as well.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So, tossing Boom Boom forward, because Boom Boom was on your person.
Yes.
Are you doing a cone attack?
Yes.
Okay. Can
I was
you...
gonna angle it in such a way to not be going towards Robin, though.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that matters with the webs.
Oh, this is true.
It's
Well, at
fine.
least
I'm
he had a
among.
range of
I have
their name,
evasion.
Gets rid of
I have evasion.
Get
It
rid
gets rid of the webs
rid of
too.
webs.
It gets rid of
It's
the
true.
webs.
It's fine. That's fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
So it has to be do a dex save against that.
Okay. This is a magical effect, is it not?
I don't know. Because it exhales fire, like a flamethrower. It doesn't specifically say it's magical.
Okay, that's going to be a 22.
Okay.
So, and you're doing this
So
in
you're
a
going to
cone.
take half.
Okay. So you're doing it at a cone. So it's going to be 5. It's a 15-foot cone?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I need to make a save of some sort?
No, it is only against the areas that it touches. Those are going to burn up, however. So I have just erased that part of the web. So if you're on the now white space, it no longer counts.
So it's going to be 7 points of damage that he's going to take.
Okay. Fire is going to just billow around this creature. And how much was that? 7?
Yeah, it takes 7.
Okay, and there is also going to be an additional 4 points of damage from the webs catching fire, so that'll be a total of 11. So fire singes but does not burn this creature as this cone of fire explodes out. And as that occurs, Ker-Arach is going to act. The spider dragon rears up, seeing the invaders inside of her area, and is... God, I can't believe they gave something this. And I'm sorry in advance, Robin.
Oh, no.
I'm not sorry to Lir'wen, I'm sorry to Robin for this. It's going to crash forward and is going to...
No.
Okay,
no. Okay. Be very careful with how you describe this. I feel like I know what's happening because you're saying I'm sorry to Robin. Okay.
Okay.
Mentally prepared for Breath of Spiders.
Breath of Zelda, Breath of the Spiders. You know what? I'm gonna do something else to you because I know you have a phobia.
Thank you.
So
That is unless they're like face-size spiders, that's fine. But if it's like small
this thing's
spiders,
mouth
that
is
is
not that wide. Okay, so what it's going to do instead is going to rush up to you and is going to go
Dinner.
in Undercommon, and let's do a bite attack. So you've got patient defense on.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Does a... What's your AC? That makes my life easier.
22.
22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 1 miss. That's 2 misses. And that's going to be 3 misses. However, as you do that, it is going to... Oh my god, that's 30 feet. Okay, dope. Give me 1 sec. Okay, we're gonna create something new real quick. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, but as it is lashing out at you, what you are not going to be able to see is that it is running its spinnerets and encases this area in a 30-foot cube of webbing. You need to make a dex save at the start of your turn, or become entombed.
Ooh.
All right, and that is going to be her turn. Telbron, it is yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate my elemental gift as a bonus action and give myself a flying speed.
Okay, works for me. Let's go ahead and make that purple just to make life easier.
And I'm going to Eldritch Blast the door that Rosie fell through because I don't have time to fiddle with that.
Okay, gonna Eldritch Blast a door. Sounds good to me.
That's a botch for the first one.
Okay.
I've gotten. Oh, you've brought the Strixhaven bad luck to this game, Traz.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, Imogen, make me... Actually, go ahead and... do you have Pushing Blast or Punishing Blast?
Nope, I have Agonizing, so I just add damage.
Cool. Roll your damage on that one against Imogen, because that's going to bounce off the wall and hit her. I rolled randomly
8
to see who
force
it hit.
damage.
I do have a shield that allows me. I mean, I know it's dex saves, but also, like, it is kind of in the way.
It is. Basically, what's going to happen is the force of this is going to, like, knock your shield back into your jaw from this.
Okay, cool.
Aren't
How
you
much is
also
that?
resistant to force damage because of your plate?
Oh, I am. Yeah, I'm resistant
you
to
are.
force damage.
So you'll take half of whatever
So-
this is.
So I wrote it's 8 total, so you take 4.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
literally
take
nothing.
1 because I
Because
minus
of
3
Armor
from-
Master.
Oh no, because it's magic. Never mind.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah,
I don't.
so you'll take 4.
Don't do it on magic. So.
But you're just gonna be like, ow! My tooth!
Sorry.
Ow!
They must
It's like
have did
when you
something to the
accidentally
doors.
whack yourself with a
Aim that
mug
thing.
and you're like, ow.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna blast it again.
Well, I mean, you're blasting.
Blast it. So the next one is a 16 to hit.
All right, that's gonna hit the door. Give me damage.
Imogen's just staring at you like, get it right this time. Also, shield in front of her face. She's like,
So 18 damage. I'm gonna put thunder into this one.
Okay. All right, that'll be enough to punch open the door. So basically what happens is the first one is going to hit the door, and the door is going to swing on its axis like one of those like revolving doors and just throw the bolt back at Imogen's face. And the next one's going to just knock the door down.
Okay, this is like some Indiana Jones Last Crusade
Yeah.
secret. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
that's
great.
all. That's my entire life. That's what I do. All right, and Telbron, that was your action. What are you doing for movement?
I still have one more blast, so I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet inside. See
So
the
you
yellow
can't
thing going?
can't break up the blast. You have to do it from when you
Okay.
cast it.
All right, that's fine. I will fly in right behind Rosie then, and that'll be it.
Okay, sounds good. Imogen, the door is open.
yeah, at what cost?
At what cost? All right, so describe the room. It is a tall cylinder that kind of is like light bulb shaped at the bottom. You are coming in through the top corridor. You are about, ooh boy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, about 50 feet away from at the door. You're about 50 feet away from this hulking monstrosity, but only about 20 feet away from this strangely demonic melted tree looking creature
Cool.
that are both down to the
I'm gonna cut
south.
down the
However,
tree.
all right, that's probably a good idea because it is standing where there's no web.
Cool.
All right, rushing
So we're
forward.
gonna do 3 attacks. That's a 20.
That's a hit.
That's a 19,
That's a hit.
and that's a 28.
That's a hit.
Cool.
Give-
This is radiant damage. This creature's not undead, correct?
It is not.
Cool. Nice. That is. Plus... 42 damage.
42 damage. All right, lashing into this creature. You are going to take chunk after chunk of it away. I would say this thing is bloodied now. Parts of it are oozing off like over melted wax as it shrieks in your face. Anything else on your
I'm
turn?
gonna shriek back at it.
Beautiful.
I just shriek
All
back
right.
at it. That's it.
Down across the way, Gaunt. You hear chaos on the other side of the fodder door.
Oh crap. I'm gonna run into the room
Okay.
and get about there, because 40, and just take a look at the mess. Shit. Wow. I'm gonna use bonus action to cast Misty Step.
Okay.
And get onto the dragon's back. And then action attack it.
Okay.
Okay. The first hit is a nat 20.
Okay.
So I'm Eldritch smiting this thing because
Okay.
god damn. Holy shit. So that's just gonna use the dice roller for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 5, 6. Holy crap. Uh, 64 points of damage, and
64.
it's huge, right?
It is very large. Yeah, it is huge, yes.
It's prone.
Okay. Yes, it is.
Good luck, melees. No save, nothing. Eldritch Smite, it's huge or smaller, it's prone.
And that was how much damage?
That was 64.
Oh, so close.
And does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
All right, well, I'm done.
Okay, and you're right on top of it, right?
Good try.
Sure am.
All right, beautiful. I need you to do me a favor, and you are inside of the web now because it is kind of all around it. I need you to make me a dex save. Or pardon me,
Dex
is a strength
save.
save. Strength
Oh,
save.
strength? Okay.
Yep.
So it's 16.
16. All right, you are not encased in the webbing. However, it is going to use a hurt them more, and is going to turn around, lashing its elongated head at you. And please do me a favor, my friend. You can't take poison damage. Well, not much of it anyway. That is going to be, it's going to bite into the side of you, not dealing very much damage. A mere 9 points of piercing damage. And are you resistant or immune to poison?
Resistant.
Okay, so you're going to take 4 points of poison damage total after reduction.
Awesome.
A little bite, a little love bite more than anything else. All right, and as that is concerned, right at the edge of the door, on his turn, Osric is going to bust through, because you're done, right?
Yep.
Okay, Osric is going to bust through, appraise the situation, and is going to... Oh boy.
This isn't good.
He's going to cast Bestow Curse.
Yeah, because
on
he would
a-
have felt invisibility pop on Lir'wen when she
Yeah.
attacks.
Exactly. He's going to cast Bestow Curse. Oh no, he gets a touch. Damn. Why is it a touch? That's awful. Is going to cast Sacred Flame. Let's do a little bit of Sacred Flame on the big dragon. Oh, did it actually work? Hold on. I have to check
Is Prone
something.
doing anything for Dex saves?
Oh yeah, prone gives disadvantage, doesn't it? On dex saves.
I think so.
Well, that rolled into a nat 20. So it does nothing, unfortunately. Flame is going to kind of ignite up around it.
Balls. Rosie, are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, try to stay that way.
And that's what he can do on his turn. Top of the initiative, Lir'wen, you're up.
All right. I have a dragon that's prone on the ground right now.
You do.
Time to
Enjoy.
JoJo punch this.
I need you to make me a dex save immediately, though.
Dex or strength?
A dex save, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Sounds good. I know you said Dex, and then you said Strength. Was
It's
Gaunt, but I
strength
think
for
that's
the
for something
ambient
else.
webs, dex for the cube.
Cool. All right. So Strength. Or sorry, Dex. I was thinking Dex, so I said Strength. Sorry. 17.
17 is going to be enough.
Okay. I can act normal.
You can act normally, yes.
Perfect. I'm a JoJo punch this this dragon on the ground.
Okay, go ahead.
Cool. I'm gonna roll a couple of them at once. I'm gonna spend bonus action flurry of blows, and we can start with the stunning strikes after I roll because it's already has an advantage, so I'm not gonna get the benefit of doing stunning strikes with that, but just on it. Okay, that probably will hit. Let's see. 8 plus 8 is 16, and no one's bought me determination. All right. 16 for the first one.
Miss.
All right, then we have a dirty 20 for the second.
Yep.
22. And we have a 17.
Hit.
Cool. All right, so 3 hits. One of them I'm gonna use my once a turn ability to add a martial arts die to that. This is all magical force damage.
Okay.
So that was 3 hits plus the extra martial arts die. Okay, that is 4d8. Okay, so that's going to be. All right, that's going to be 32 points of magical force damage.
Okay.
And let's give me the key point. Give me a con save, please.
What's my DC?
19.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that. 18. Got way too many windows open right now. Okay, that is going to be a fail.
Cool. It is now stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to back up out of the webs.
Okay.
Just back up 20 feet. I have 60 feet of movement, so that's fine. And yeah, that's Lir'wen's turn.
Okay.
She goes.
I need you to make me a strength save as you move through those webs again, though.
Sounds good. Oh, actually, maybe not. That's gonna be. That's only gonna be a 10.
Okay. You are going to make it about 5 feet into the webs and are going to get stuck.
Sounds good.
All right. Moving through, you are going to find yourself clogged up by the webs. Just a quick reminder of that. The way that it works is you are stuck and now restrained. As an action, you can try to pull itself or yourself or another creature with a strength save, athletics based, or pardon me, with an athletics check.
What is restrained do? It just moves your speed to 0 again?
Your speed is 0 and
I'll post it.
yeah. It's the one where you have, I believe, advantage against you.
Oh, okay.
All right. It is the yokel's turn. Good old yokel, a yuck yuck. is going to take a look at what's happening around it, see this horrible, horrible creature in front of it in the shape of Imogen, and is going to... Oh, I'm pretty hurt. I should have saved that dominate person. You know what? I'm just going to use 2 multi-attacks against you.
Why would you want to dominate person on Imogen? I don't know why.
You know, that's a great point. It's a great point. Yeah, how much? What's my intelligence score? 1 sec. Hold on. Okay, my wisdom score is enough to know that you have a sunblade, and that hurt. So instead, the yokel is going to go, oh my word, and is going to vanish, slowly dissolving into a miasma of yellow mist. And by say slowly,
Gone, or
no, has
just
gone into
invisible?
a mist form. It becomes a, what is the space? Transforms into a toxic mist. Yay! It missed you.
Interesting.
Nice.
So it is going to turn into a yellow cloud of smoke. Now it doesn't say how big it is, does it? 30 feet. Okay. Then I'm gonna put this cloud on you.
Dragon spider.
It's a dragon spider. You know how it is. There you go. There's a cloud on top of you, Imogen.
Yay.
All right. So there's a cloud on top of you now. Remind me at the beginning of your turn, please. And that is the yokel's turn. It turns into a toxic cloud that kind of like tries to invade your lungs. The mist starts permeating inside of your nostrils, and it stings. Rosie, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna level my arcane firearm at the dragon thing and shoot it with a firebolt.
Okay. It is prone, so a ranged attack will have disadvantage.
Is the dragon thing also stunned?
The dragon thing is stunned. So I guess that would be flat then. Yeah, go ahead. Roll me flat.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm guessing that's not like a cover thing.
You know what? It's a huge creature that is stunned and prone. I'm going to say that you're going to be rolling flat.
I figure it's still taller than me.
It's still, yeah, I know. This is the logic of it. Yes.
Well, just because spell sniper ranged spell attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover as well.
So that wouldn't matter for prone.
Okay.
But for this case, this thing is stunned and is huge.
Okay. All right, that is 26 to hit
That is absolutely a hit. Roll me damage.
with 11th level 3d10 and a d8 for my arcane firearm. Okay, that is... $31 points of fire damage.
31 points of fire damage is a lot of fire damage.
I'm pretty sure. Oh,
All
actually,
right. That is
Yes.
going to catch fire to it, and quite a bit of the flame, pardon me, the webbing directly around it is going to burn. Not enough to free your buddy, but is going to do a little more damage to it.
yes.
As it is singed by the burning web. What do you do? Anything else on your turn?
I'm just trying. How much of this cloud is like fully on Imogen or kind of next to?
All over her. It's completely occupying her square.
How hurt is Imogen?
Not.
0.
Not
that's
at
not true.
all.
That's not
I
true. She
took
got like
4
a
points
slight.
of damage from Telbron.
She got like a split lip. She like one part of her lips a
That's
little
it.
puffy.
Telbron's good at
Use
inter-party
the
damage.
Flamethrower, which would technically probably hit the mist as well.
Do it.
Telbron is the MVP on the enemy side.
Christine,
Yeah.
I have Shield Master, which also allows me to, if I make my dex save on anything, I take no damage. It's evasion for a fighter.
Excellent. I would like to try this then, just to see if it hits the mist. Because I figure it's a kind of amorphous thing, but the flamethrower is a cone.
Okay. So this
So it
is
has to make a dex save.
non-magical fire damage, right?
It does not say. It is a magical cannon that does flamethrower. It does not specifically state it is magical, but doesn't state it isn't.
So what is the name
So
of the
I
ability?
really don't know. It's a magical item.
What's the name of the ability? What's it called?
What?
What's the name of the ability? It's Arcane Cannon?
Eldritch Cannon.
I mean, it has Eldritch in the title. I'm going to say it's magical.
Yeah,
Well,
fair.
yeah, it says you learned how to create a magical cannon, but doesn't
The
state
cannon is a
the
magical
fire is
object, so it
magic.
does. So it does, yes. So that would count.
Okay. Because it doesn't clearly state that.
It would be nice if it
counts.
said magical fire damage, but yes, it's cool. I need to
Okay.
know because most mist forms are immune to non-magical damage.
Okay.
However, this is magical damage.
Okay. I would like it to make a dex save, please.
What are my saving throws as a? It has advantage on saves. Okay, cool.
I think D&D assumes that like any elemental damage is magical.
Nat 20!
So
Ah, shit.
Unless somebody silvery barbs me.
Sure.
All right.
Screw you. I still have my reaction.
Okay, then in that
Nice.
case, that is not a nat 20. That is going to be it's still pretty high. So 17.
Ah, you just met. Okay.
But it's not
I
a nat
also
20.
got a 17, which at least you didn't hurt me.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is just 2d8. So that is 4 damage to him.
4 damage is still a lot when you are, a cloud. That's kind of just not
Yeah,
a great
'cause
place
like-
to.
You know what? There's no one thing to target, so if I just general area it, maybe
Okay.
it'll hit. Maybe it's flammable in mist form.
All right, it is not flammable,
fart.
but you did hit it, and flame starts
Right? He's
licking
kinda
the air
gasping.
around. All right, is anything else on your turn?
No, that's an action, bonus action, and reaction all in one turn. So,
All right.
which, speaking of, since that's the end of my turn, that's the use of my reaction, right, for going forward until my start of my next turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and here we go. Okay, I am going to, it's Ker-Arach's turn. Ker-Arach is going to spend a drama bomb, baby. And I'm going to grab my Dork Tails dice, and we're going to see what happens. And that's a nat 20. I got a Dork Tails.
an attack on a save.
On a trying to shrug off that stunning strike. And is going to raise her head, and let's see, that's a clear line right there. Is going to spend her action. Is gonna spend her action to hey Robin, cover your ears. That is gonna be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You know what? She's gonna.
Is it on me? Then I'll
is not
cover
on
my
you.
ears. Okay, then that's fine. I don't need to cover my ears if it's on me.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. So she is going to move 5 feet closer because then she can hit the entire crew here. I need everybody to make me a dex saving throw. Except for Lir'wen. Gaunt, make it with advantage because you're on this thing. So you can kind of try to dodge out of the way.
Okay.
Even though you're still kind
it-
of in the zone.
Did it get up from prone?
It will get up from prone, yes.
Okay, just checking.
Nat fucking 20.
Yo.
Okay, I'm out of
18.
hurt the mores and things. What'd you get?
18.
18. Okay. All right. Osric got a 7 plus. Oh no. He got that's an 8 for Osric, so that sucks for him. What'd you get, Rosie?
26.
God damn it. And Talbron.
30-20.
Dirty 20. Okay. The spider dragon is going to open its mouth and is going to inhale, suddenly breathing out a cone of venomous spiderlings. Everybody in that range is going to do me a favor and is going to take... Let's roll some damage. Okay, 13.
Can I just say that is horrific, wizards of the
Okay,
coast.
35 points of damage on a fail, or 17 on a success, and an additional 29 points of poison damage, or 14 on a fail.
But not for a nat 20.
All right.
Also, I have Shield Master anyway.
Yes, you're going to duck behind your shield, and you're just going to hear...
Double fuck you.
You're going to hear the sound of, like, spiders exploding against your shield. Because these things are being shot at, like, well, let's see, they're passing 30 feet in less than a second. So these things are being shot at 60 miles an hour at you, at least.
So I have like the bug gunk when you like drive through a cloud of mosquitoes.
Basically, yeah, you're like Men in Black style, just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the pass? What was the fail?
So you are looking at a 15.
Nice. Okay, and what
So
was
on
the first damage type?
The first damage type was piercing. The second damage type is poison. And it was 35 and 29, if I'm not mistaken. For a grand
Okay,
total
and that was for
of...
Yeah.
if you failed, or
If you fail, you take a total of 54. I think everybody but Osric passed. And Osric has 5 hit points left. Good for him. He's just gonna be like,
guessing a
"Oh
pass
my
to
God!"
half.
It's halved otherwise. So 17 and
14.
14.
17 and 14. So a total of 31 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh my God! There's so many spiders.
17 and 7.
All right. Yes, because of that. And that is. You know what? I still got some movement. You are restrained, Lir'wen. It is going to spend the rest of its movement, of which it has. Ker-Arach has a movement of, that was 5 feet, 10, 15, 20. It is going to move 40 feet up the wall. The ceiling here is...
I
Did
was
you use half of its
That's right,
movement
you did
for
move
getting
half
up
of
from
that.
prone?
You're right. So that is going to be... He's going to move 20 feet up the wall.
I would still like to take a reaction attack with it. And
Can you if you're
disadvantage.
restrained?
Yep, it just has disadvantage.
All right, do it.
Let's add a little bit of spice. What is with my dice?
What was that?
Not one.
The nat one. You know what? Let's have some fun with this. Cool. You are going to lash out. Thank you for the Hurt the Moors, Petite Medic. Let's go ahead and spend that to re-roll. Perfect. All right. So you are going to lash out, and in common, you will hear, "Thanks for the food." And she is going to bite into your shoulder and arm. I need you to do me a favor, and you are going to take...
I'm immune to poison and disease, just a FYI.
Cool. 26 piercing damage only then.
Okay.
As she bites deeply, you would have taken an additional 29 points of poison damage.
Nice.
Uh,
So that was 20, 26, 24?
26 points of piercing damage as she bites into your arm, and we'll start climbing the wall. Gaunt, can you make me a strength save?
Strength save?
Yeah.
Sure. 19.
19. All right. You will try to. You'll be able to hang on as
Cool.
the spider dragon climbs the ceiling, and we are down to Telbron's turn.
Telbron's gonna move about 15 feet back because that was awful.
Yeah. No, it's pretty awful.
Bonus action, he's gonna start weaving his hands and mutter an abyssal, consider your life forfeit, as he hexes the ugly dragon spider.
Okay.
And with the hex, I'm gonna blast it 3 times. If I hit you, Gaunt, I am so sorry.
All right. Go ahead. Do I get a save versus the hex?
Nope.
All right. Done.
So that's 1 botch, 21
Oh
and
my
11.
God, what is with this party?
What the hell?
Hi.
Okay, so that's gonna hit Gaunt. Gaunt, make me a strength save with disadvantage. Don't take damage, just strength save with disadvantage.
That's a 6.
Okay, you are going to be knocked off of Ker-Arach and are going to fall down into Ker-Arach's web. I need you to do me a favor as you land in there and make me a dex save.
Awesome. Is this versus restrained or?
This is versus restrained. Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you have advantage against that?
Yep.
Oh, where?
From the celerity bracer thing.
Oh, I thought from the
not that
bondage
it matters
specialist background.
because 6.
Okay, you are restrained. You fall into the cube of webbing.
Beautiful.
Oh, this fight's turning, folks. It's turning.
So does it, 21 at least hits the dumb thing, right?
It's not dumb. She's smart. You leave her alone. Leave Brittany alone. All right, give me the damage.
Does it have any resistance to force, necrotic, or thunder?
No.
Okay,
Should it?
then that's
Should I give it resistance to?
no. Stop it. No. So 9, so 15, so 18 damage with the one that hit. Out of 3.
All right. So 18 damage with the one that hit, and the third one just completely missed, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 2 for 11.
Okay, 18 damage. Oh god, it's really hurt. All right, Telbron, that's your turn. Not Imogen, pardon me. Yeah, Imogen. Imogen, it's your turn. And Imogen, at the start of your turn,
Yeah.
I need you to do me a big favor. Can you make me a con save, please?
I can do that. That is. I'm gonna add my feet bonus to that just to be sure. That's a 19.
Okay. You know what? You've breathed in worth. You like, I'm sure Imogen used to vape when she was a kid. Like, this is fine.
Sure.
In fact,
yeah.
this is
Well, I've been
way
in the
worse
void.
than
I've been in
It
the
was
void.
it was
The void is
called
worth the breeze.
gems, not jewels.
vaping in the void. That's fair. All right. Perfect.
So I take nothing from that.
You take nothing from that. Take your action.
Cool. Okay. Can you describe to me what is direct? I know there's the
Okay.
mist around me. What is
So-
directly ahead of me?
So basically what's happening is the mist is all around you. 15 feet to your left, Lir'wen is all tangled up. 15 feet to your right, and kind of south right. South right is a great location. Gaunt is kind of webbed up, and then about 20 foot up the 50-foot wall is this horrible dragon spider.
Cool. Between me and Lir'wen, is there webbing?
There is not. Actually, you can rush right up to her and pull her out.
Cool. I'm going to do one attack on the mist
Okay.
with my radiant blade. So
Yeah. That sounds fair.
that's a 24,
That's gonna hit.
and that is 14 damage.
14 damage. Your Radiant Blade is going to lash out into the yokel. It's still misty.
That's fine. Then I'm going to run over to Lir'wen. Does it take an action to try and pull her out, or does it? Because actually, yeah, I probably
It
should
does
ask
take
that,
an
but,
action to pull her out.
That's fine. Can I attack some of the webbing that's near her so I can light it on fire with radiant damage, maybe?
Oh, so radiant damage technically doesn't light things on fire, but
I know.
the sun
I'm
does.
asking.
You know what?
Right?
You have
That's-
something good happens. I'm gonna say that this is Underdark webbing. It probably, the sunlight's probably not good for it. And you have a very
Probably
unique
not,
weapon.
No.
So
Cool.
yeah, go ahead and make me an attack roll, and I'll make you a deal because that's something good happens. If you don't cut Lir'wen in half accidentally,
I got a 17.
okay. Lir'wen, you are going to be able to remove yourself as a bonus action, unless. Do you want to hit it again?
No, I wanted to go to see if I could do another 15 feet over to Gaunt potentially. I mean, it might be a little further, but
Actually, it's only
towards-
10 feet from Lir'wen, so you could totally do the circuit.
Yeah. Then I'll go over to him and do the same thing
Okay.
with my third
You know
attack.
what? I'm gonna spend your other something good happens, and Lir'wen, your ass is gonna drop to the ground as she goes and cuts you free of
I
the
got
webbing.
a 28 on my second one.
All right, you are going to cut Gaunt free, and down at the base, you are going to see the lizard that Lir'wen rode in on, stuck in the webbing, kind of looking at you pleadingly, like, "That'll help, bro."
Maybe next round.
There is another lizard kind of peeking in from the other room, going, "What even is going on here?" Licks its eyeball.
And then I'm just gonna square up to the spider dragon just so that I'm facing it.
All right, sounds
As
good.
best I can. I know it's up, but
All right, Gaunt, it's your turn. You have been dropped from the ceiling.
Okay, I'm going to... I'm gonna go over to... I'm gonna move over to Imogen, sorry.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use my bonus action and curse the dragon. And
Okay.
then I'm going to ready my action, hold it, I forgot exactly what the term is, to use Dimension Door after the dragon's turn. So once the dragon's done its turn, I'm going to use Dimension Door and hopefully take somebody who's right beside me with it.
Okay. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Osric's turn. Osric is going to brush all of... You know, he's going to make a will save because he got hit by all the spiders. Wisdom save. Okay, cool. He's good. That's a lot of spiders that he's brushing off of himself, though. And he's going, this is awful.
Crap! Lir'wen! Don't die!
Lir'wen, you're not going to die. You're in fact going to regenerate some hit points as he
Nice!
gives you a prayer, healing word. Let's cast that at a 3rd level. Please do me a favor and gain back 11 hit points.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Osric.
Yeah, just get these spiders. Kill the big one!
Working on it.
Top of the initiative, Lir'wen.
All right, so this dragon thing is above us.
It is above you. It's kind of on the wall. So picture like the wall goes up about 50 feet into this dome-like cavern, and it's about 20 foot up the wall, clinging to the side.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
All right. All right. All right.
Okay.
Step of the wind. Jump distance is doubled.
Yep. So
Jump
that means that-
distance.
What's your strength score?
So would this use, because I can use my spectral arms for all my strength checks and saves. Would
So
that
that uses
count
your
for this?
wisdom, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So what's your strength mod?
My strength is +1.
No, but pardon me. What's your wisdom mod? +5?
My +4, yeah, +5.
Okay, so if you had your astral arms and used them to jump, you would be able to jump 10 feet vertically, and then you'd have 10-foot reach. And it's 20 feet up the wall. So you literally could just do it. So a vertical jump is your strength modifier, or in this case, your wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
So yes, please show Ryuken the dragon.
So okay, after I saw it's your strength mod, and it's 20 feet up. So I need to do my bonus action, step of the wind.
You need to do step of the wind to do this. Yeah.
Double. Yep. Cap. So I will use step of the wind. Bonus action. And I will make an.
I kind of
make my
picture
first
her like
attack.
rushing forward, like remember the trailer for the new Planet of the Apes where the gorilla's like running like this, but using the astral arms?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly how I imagine.
Gorilla
And, like,
punch.
Yeah, she kind of like uses her legs to almost like swing down to like almost like do like video game double jumping, where she like swings up, double jumps, and I'm gonna make my first attack
All right,
flat
do it.
and see if I can do stunning strike to try and get advantage on the other two. So we'll see
Do
how
it.
this goes. All right, let's see if the first attack hits. Oh, well, that's much better. I switched my dice out because I've rolled 4 1s on these other dice. So that's going to be a 26 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll me damage.
Cool. And can you make me a
No, I
con save,
can't.
please? Oh, you're
That is
stunned.
a 14.
You're stunned. Okay, cool. So that's going to be 11 bludgeoning on the first attack. Magical.
Robin,
Yeah.
how do you want to do it?
Okay, so Lir'wen does this gorilla move, like gorilla with her astral arms, launches herself into the air, swings down her legs, to then double jump up, and then just with her astral self, her JoJo stand, she just absolutely one punch just takes it, punches it into the ground, just like leaps up and just headshot, slashes it into the ground, lands on top of this thing.
Okay, and I'm going to spend a drama bomb real quick. Can I get a dexterity save with disadvantage from the two beneath it? As this thing kind of tumbles off the side of the wall and on to where Gaunt and Imogen are.
6.
Oh no!
And
I was gonna say, if I use my my Indomitable, do I reroll one more time essentially? Basically, I can reroll a saving throw that I fail.
so the way that we're doing it is you re-roll with disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
So, for
We're gonna
example,
give that a shot.
silvery barbs on advantage means you roll the advantage again.
Cool. Okay, that is a 15
Okay, 15 was the DC. So,
instead of a 7.
Imogen, you are going to dive out of the way just barely as Ker-Arach is going to tumble down and land on Gaunt. As Imogen rides this creature to the ground.
Lir'wen.
Oh, sorry. As Lir'wen rides this creature to the ground.
Okay.
Too many similar sounding things.
I
in my
know.
head.
And then I'd like to try and punch the mist.
Okay, just 1 sec. I got to
Okay.
do a bunch of damage on Chris because this thing is very heavy.
Yeah.
So
No
it's a
worries,
huge
I
creature.
just-
So what is its? What we're gonna do is we're gonna look at its health bonus. We're gonna say that is. Okay, so it's gonna be.
I'm claiming part of that attack since I cut you free.
It's fair. It's
That's
fair.
fair.
You let me do this. I would have had to take a full action to free myself. So you claim this.
Yay.
Okay. All right. Gaunt. Oh, I rolled real poor. Gaunt, you're only going to take 21 points of bludgeoning damage as this immense... you're going to be knocked prone, though. That is what's going to happen for sure, as you are squished beneath the spider dragon.
I'm down to 69.
Nice. Yeah, you're definitely prone then. All right, and Imogen, you're going to try to punch some mist?
Lir'wen is, yep.
Lir'wen's
Okay,
still
Lir'wen's going to
try
punch some mist. What is
Yeah.
wrong with
Yeah,
me
I'm gonna
tonight? I'm
punch the
sorry.
Mitch. That's all
I
right.
don't know.
Oh, I'll punch the mist.
All right.
I will move within 10 feet of the mist and punch it.
Okay.
2 more times.
It has advantage on saving throws. Yeah, it doesn't say that you have any disadvantage to hit it.
It's magical force damage, so...
Yep.
Okay, so that is gonna be a...
Miss.
25.
That's a hit. Oh, I can quit the... Oh, I just could kill the dinosaur sound effects now.
Cool. And can the miss make a con save, please?
One sec.
And I'm gonna use my extra dice this turn.
22.
Added. All right, it saves. That's fine. It's still gonna take 18 points of magical force damage, and then my bonus action, or my offhand. No, I used my bonus action to do Step of the Wind,
You did.
so that's fine. Yeah, so that's just the 16
Okay,
force
So you're just
damage.
gonna bludgeon this this cloud a couple of times, and it is
Yeah.
going to let out this bugger and blast kind of whatever, the worst noise in the world, and is going to kind of be knocked around by your immense bludgeoning punches. Rosie, it's your turn.
Okay, so the mist is still around.
The mist is still around and is just... Oh, pardon me. It's the mist's turn. What am I doing with my life? The mist is going to... Okay, it is the yokel's turn. The yokel is going to... That's a bad direction. That's a bad direction. There are no good directions for this thing. Is going to... Oh, reverting's a... Okay. Why does it fly speed? It is going to fly 60 feet in the air and take cover in the ceiling. Because...
So if something's flying, it doesn't get opportunity attacks, yeah?
No, that's just a house rule that I was kind of
Does.
bungling. So
If
I'd like
it's
to
like
punch it.
fly, you don't get opportunity attacks.
Oh wait, yeah, I guess,
Yeah.
yeah, you would be able to opportunity attack it, wouldn't you? All right, go ahead.
Yep. Oh, I don't think that's gonna hit. Oh, actually, you know, I have determination. I'm gonna spend determination. What is our determination or bonus right now? 4? Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Nice. Can you give me a con save? I'm sure you'll pass, but, you know, we can try.
All right, so here is what's going to happen. The yokel is going to go, you know what? Screw this. I'm out of here. As a stunning strike paralyzes it.
Great. That's
Wait.
gonna be 10 points of force damage.
Okay, 10 points of force damage. And Rosie, it's your turn with a stunned cloud.
1 second.
So it's stunned, right?
Yep, so you'll have advantage against it.
All right. It's gonna shoot it with a firebolt.
That sounds pretty good. You did notice that that fire wasn't the most damaging thing to it before.
Okay.
Just letting you know that if you have something different, it might do more damage.
Nothing ranged, because there's fuck all for ranged spells that aren't fire.
That's fair.
So, not much I can do about it. It's magic.
That's okay.
It's pretty hurt. You're gonna damage it more, and then one of us will take the last swing, and it'll
That's
be
a
fine.
big 15 to hit.
15, that's a hit.
No, I rolled a 19 on the die.
Okay. 19 to hit, for sure. Okay.
Okay. That is not quite max damage, but pretty close.
Oh boy.
32 points of damage.
Okay, 32 points of damage. With resistance, that's going to drop down to 16. As your firebolt slams into it and starts burning away at it. Anything on your bonus action? Boom, boom.
Well, did it collapse back down to the ground?
It is still stunned. So it's just floating in air, kind of hovering.
Okay,
It never made it to the
where
ceiling.
in air?
About like 3.5, 5 feet above the ground.
Okay,
Imogen's
so it
mouth
collapsed
height.
back. Because it was trying to fly up.
It was,
So
but
that's why I'm
then
asking, where
sent
is it?
Lir'wen punched it. Lir'wen punched it, so it froze there.
Yes,
Lir'wen
and that's why I was
punched
asking, did it kind of collapse instead of
No,
like,
it's
stay
just-
up?
No, it hovers.
Okay. Okay. You keep saying no, it when I'm saying did it collapse?
No, it tried to fly away and it wasn't able to.
Okay. That's why I was asking, to be clear. And you kept saying no. I'm like, mixed message, sir. Boom Boom is right there.
Boom Boom is right there.
Yeah, might
Boom
as
Boom
well,
could
I
literally
guess.
walk under it and shoot upwards.
Can it make a dex saving throw the way it is right now?
It can.
It automatically fails.
Oh yeah, it does on a stun.
It is stunned. Okay.
Oh my god, I can just picture this. I can just picture this demon. So a Yochel is a demon, guys. It is an honest to god chaotic evil shape-shifting demon that is turned into a cloud, got stunned, is kind of floating in air, and you hear tick 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 as this little mechanical cannon waddles up beneath it.
I'm envisioning one of those like wind up toys with the stepping.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
well, it's
like a
it's
bomb.
a chicken walker. You know,
Yeah.
it is exactly like a fancy ass chicken walker from like Star Wars, but not.
all right, so dunk 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 dunk. How much damage?
15.
15. How do you do it?
I think it does do that little click, 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 click. Looks right up into it, and there's like this little geyser of flame. I guess if is he still missed, or was he?
He is. You know what? We're gonna miss him for that for sure. He is going to just completely
He
burn
just
up.
kind of like puffs away.
Anyone smell sulfur?
Not anymore.
Why were there so many spiders? Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't
that
know,
was
but hold on.
unpleasant.
Torbron's gonna fly over to Osric and use healing hands on him. He'll heal for 8 points.
Ugh. Ugh.
Osric's going to just like start stomping on random patches of ground.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yep. Yeah, Lir'wen's gonna start punching all the spiders in the vicinity. Just
Imogen's gonna start cutting at the webs, like just full on. Like, I'm not worried about it burning away or anything at this point, but just like
Mhm.
trying to
Clear a
cut
path.
webs down to clear path, essentially.
Ugh.
I guess we should look for the rod.
I'm gonna try and get out from under the dragon corpse.
Ooh.
Where's Gaunt?
Oh,
I knocked him down
He
on
was right.
accident.
Oh.
No. Gaunt?
I think I landed on him with the dragon.
Gaunt.
Oh yeah, that he might not have gotten out of the way. I'm gonna go try and lift the dragon.
Yep.
Okay, make me a strength check. Give me athletics.
Can I give you advantage if
Yes.
Lir'wen's using arms?
You absolutely can.
Cool. I also have. Do you just want a strength check, right?
Athletics, please. Athletics.
Oh, well, athletics. Okay. Cool. Give me a second.
The lizard is going to give you pleading eyes as you're lifting up this dragon and
Oh.
going.
That is an 18.
18. You are going to.
Oh, actually, wait.
lift-
Sorry, I have an advantage. I forgot about that part. I was too busy looking it up. Sorry, that's a 27.
27. All right, that. I would say that's a little better. As
I have
you,
a plus 11.
As you,
Oh, you rolled bad on the first one.
I did.
as you lift up the dragon, Gaunt,
Mhm.
you have landed on something really hard. Most of the bludgeoning damage came from this impact. You landed on a cocoon mass that hit you right in the chest. And as you are staring down at this, the dragon begins to stir over you. And this cocoon is bleeding light through its gossamer webbing. It's kind of held to your chest like a football you've just caught.
I'm gonna start cutting it open after like getting out of the way.
All right, the dragon is
Ah.
off of you enough that you can wriggle free.
Thanks for dragging it off.
Boo!
As you start to pull your legs free, Imogen just drops the dragon on your legs.
I was gonna say Lir'wen also drops the dragon after that comment.
A punishment fitting the crime.
You're next.
Boo!
Oh, that thing's just a dead weight.
I swear, I'm going to use Sacred Flame on all of you.
I'm not making a pun, Osric.
All right, you're good.
Yeah, same.
All right, you're good too.
Well,
He eyes Rosie suspiciously, expecting a pun.
What?
Nothing. We're good for now.
Gaunt, with a sharp
Don't let it
implement.
drag you down, Ozzy.
There it is.
Just wait till he felt safe.
well done, Rosie.
And as you cut this free, you find a large shard, a large piece of green crystal encased in a housing meant to be joined with another piece. It sparkles in your hand, Gaunt, the first part of the Rod of Seven Parts. And I think this is where we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back after this quick bathroom run. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the part of the program where we're going to talk to you. That's right, you, Jacob. Somebody named Jacob's freaking out right now. Anyway, hey, how's it going? Thank you. We just got raided by the lollygaggers. Hello, lollygaggers. I like you guys. You're nice. I hope everybody's doing well today. Yeah, you. Watching you, Bong.
Kelly,
So,
you know what? You know what?
What?
You should show something off to the chat.
what? Oh, my cosmic cube? No.
Yeah, your cosmic cube.
Oh, you mean this thing?
Yeah, that whole thing.
Wow.
Extra
That's actually
life award.
Really cool.
I showed it off
I
for Fandelver
know.
too, but it's like
I know,
it's
but
super
I
dope.
mean, it's the second game. It's just like we've had it for less than a week. Let's show it.
I know,
off
I gotta
on
show it everywhere.
game.
So if you are wondering, you're like, Kelly, hey, why isn't Fandelver out for last week or this week? It's because I've been traveling. I've been down in Kansas City winning an award for all of us, for you, for me, for all of us. So that has been a lot, but I'm a little behind on editing and posting, so I will be doing a bunch. And then tomorrow I have to pick Robin up from the airport because she's flying in, and then we're gonna go see Deadpool. So Robin, I do have to do a little bit of editing once we get back to my place.
It's fine.
So you can hang out and hang out on the couch, read all my books.
Yeah,
That's fair. You can help me clean my house. It'll be great.
No,
Yeah.
gonna
So
be a gunslinger instead.
yeah, you should start that. It's really good.
I'm bringing him with me to start. Yes.
It is a great plane read. I'm going to tell you that. Stephen King's The Gunslinger, great plane read. Great,
I
better
will
train read.
I will probably might be sleeping, but I'm also going in a cool small plane, so I might be looking out the window.
Looking out the window. So, yeah, welcome back, Traz. Welcome. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Vecna Eve of Ruin. We're going to be shunting you off this mortal coil pretty soon, but it's been good to have you. Traz, we need to see more of you. You should sign up for more games. Just saying.
We'll miss you.
I will. In time. In time.
In time. Boo. Boo.
Fuck you.
The multiverse
Fuck,
needs
listen.
you.
The multiverse needs you. What else happened?
Now if Imogen hunts me down for hitting her.
That is true. What other things have been
I know
happening
how to hold a
recently?
grudge for a really long time.
What Brian
I'll
Kelly brought
bash
into
you
this
and
game?
run.
You'll have to go back and watch Bong. So what else has been happening in our world that's been fun, guys? We're only 17 patrons away from Christine's game, which is pretty dope. But I noticed you gotta hurry though. A couple people canceled this month, so you gotta sign up fast to get that, because it's once we unlock it, it's unlocked. But you gotta unlock it. Anybody else got anything fun happening? Oh, sorry, only 16. 16 left. Only 16 people. We have 159 right now.
Ooh.
Gen Con is next week. I'm not going to Gen Con, unfortunately, because it's super expensive, because getting to Indianapolis from British Columbia sucks. So instead, if you want to see us, you can catch us at a couple of cons this year. You can catch us at Big Bad Con in San Francisco, where it'll be myself, Christine, Jen, and Amy going. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're looking at other cons that we're going to. We're going to try to make it to Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle. We have a bunch of other cool stuff. We're going to be going to that. We're going to be going to
Who knows? I may or may not make it. I might make it randomly to Big Bad Con.
Oh, that's right. You might be down there for work. You might as well come down. Like,
I might be 2 hours away from San Francisco.
you
Potentially,
can't buy a
maybe.
ticket at the place though. So when you find out, let me know so I can buy you a ticket if there's still any available.
I'll find out. I'll know within this next few weeks. That's how fast it's gonna happen.
Then besides that, Emerald City, we're going to Kelowna Comic Con probably. We're gonna be at SakinoCon in Victoria. We might be at Van Isle Fan Con or whatever it is. I forget the exact title. It's the one that Frecklebites is at a lot. And then what's the other con that we were thinking of going to? There was one more.
This
Oh,
year?
Odafest.
Emerald City?
Emerald ECCCC, we're going to be doing that in March, and then Odafest in May. So, because Calgary was actually a lot of fun. So I suggest all the Dork Tales people come with me, because it's pretty cheap to fly to Calgary, actually. Like, surprisingly cheap. And Calgary's got, like, the nicest airport in Canada that I've been to so far.
It's smooth.
It's
I have
smooth.
to fly to Halifax in April, so I cannot.
That's fair. That's fair.
But then I'll be almost done my master's program. Yay!
You'll be a master.
Yay! Well, I'll have one more class after that, but
Dun 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 dun. Anything close to Colorado? I wish, man. Like Colorado's a great. Are you in Colorado? I like Colorado. Actually, one of my best friends lives in Colorado.
Colorado's great, but it's probably got a very similar problem to Indianapolis. where it's
No,
just-
actually,
yeah,
Colorado
probably.
is a hub. It's actually a lot easier to get to Colorado than it is to get to Indiana because nobody wants to go to Indiana, but like Denver is a great hub for like travel through the Midwest. Like 50%,
But
like when we
expensive. Probably.
I mean, it's U.S. flight expensive for Canadians, right? So, I'm very excited though. We did. Sorry, I'm smelling wildfire smoke now. Half of the island, half of Vancouver Island's on fire right now, or it feels
Oh
like.
yeah, how is that going?
I
I
don't know.
mean, it's not exactly half. It's
fine.
literally one fire on the island.
Yeah, it's one fire. It's growing big, but it's apparently moving away from people and the watershed.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's good.
It's moving like towards the river instead of towards Langford.
I feel like-
I was looking at some of the other fires that were going on there, and like
Listen, at
some of
least
the
it's not
fires are bigger than the entire
Jasper.
CRD.
Oh yeah, Jasper's like burning down.
The fire near my place got to 13,500 hectares in size.
The one on the island's only.
I've met
169.
your family's friend Hector. He's not that big, but that's a lot of him.
Yeah, that's a lot of hectares.
That's a lot of that's too many hectares. That's too many dog groomers.
Yep.
Not enough dogs.
Thank you. Thank you, Bong, for the determination.
Bing, bing. I forgot to give it back to Telrun earlier. All right, so folks, I think it's time for us to head back into game and wrap up this portion of the adventure. Are you all ready for this? All right, let's do it.
Yes.
Let's head
I don't
back.
think I can. I don't think I'm ready to wrap the adventure up because that means no more Traz.
Oh.
Let's prolong this as long as possible. We're gonna search every 5-foot square dungeon.
Oh God!
You're just
please
gonna
don't.
drag this out, aren't you?
No, but maybe.
Listen, all these fires, we don't live in Avernus, but we sure are going there.
What?
Someone said, all these fires, you sure not living in Avernus? And I'm like,
Oh yeah,
we're
but we are going.
there."
Actually, Descent into Avernus begins in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
2 Tuesdays from now is Descent into Avernus. Or 3 Tuesdays? 3 Tuesdays. The third Tuesday from now will be Descent into Avernus on our Patreon. And 3 months later on our YouTube. So you should come join the Patreon. It's going to be great. Cal's running it, and Cal is a wild man. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Boop, boop, boop. Just got to queue one thing up. All right, you guys ready to hop back in the game?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it to it. Hello and welcome back to Vecna, Eve of Ruin, here on Dork Tales. As you open up the package, the cocoon in front of you, the first piece of the rod of 7 parts glows with an ambient light in your hands. What do you all do?
Everyone's good. Like, check the dragon to see if there's any, like, parts to harvest or anything that might be of value on it.
Certainly. Go ahead and make me a survival roll.
$11.
Well, taking a quick look at it, there's not a lot that you want to touch. A lot of it is oozing webbing out of extremities and orphi that you did not need to picture a dragon having. If you've been watching this season of The Boys...
Yeah, that's the image I got just right there.
Yep. So that's what there's going to be a lot of, like, just constant oozing of webbing out of this corpse. Just...
Everyone's like, nope, never mind.
Yep. So that's going to be pretty disgusting. You think that maybe, like, its giant horns off of its head could be a good trophy, or maybe its head, but you're not thinking beyond that. You're thinking pretty
Yeah.
basic with this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Learn.
look towards the other members of the party while Lir'wen is learning about spider dragon anatomy. Well, I think this is what we're looking for. Does anybody have a better idea? Like, if
Oh, that seems like the item we need.
Who should carry
looks rod-like. So don't
I don't
feel
think,
like you're
I don't think I'm a particularly good person to carry it. I'll,
You're not used to handling one?
No, it's just, I tend to get into trouble. It might be better somebody who, can escape quicker or, stays in the back. And is a bit safer.
So, Lir'wen could run off faster. Probably, if necessary. But
Sorry, what? Now there's just web sorry, I got distracted. When am I running from?
Rosie, here, why don't you hang on to this right now?
Oh, all right. She'll stick it in the bag of holding.
All right. The light fades as the bag of holding absorbs it into its dwarf-faced recesses.
Did we help the lizard? It keeps staring over here.
It licks its eyeball and kind of gives you a...
Yeah, I kind of was gonna use it as a distraction, but it didn't quite work that way. Kind of got stuck. Sorry.
what?
Did this particular dragon have a horde?
It did not.
Okay.
Fortunately, it's barely a dragon. Looking around, you can see only the dozens upon dozens of carcasses left webbed to the walls.
Well,
Well, unless you want to search this thing from top to bottom, I say we get back to the portal.
I think let's get back with the rod.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. One moment. Tobron's gonna start using Eldritch Blast and kind of cut the lizard out of the web. Just slowly.
Okay, make me an animal handling roll with advantage.
Okay. What did I even add to that? You know, I'm gonna use my determination. I'll make it a 21.
21, the lizard is going to stare down and is going to quickly skitter over to you. Now, this is about the size of a horse. It's going to start, like, nuzzling your tummy.
Oh. Gently pats the lizard.
well, you're responsible for it now.
Yeah, my wife would actually adore it. Well, you can come with me if you'd like. And I have a place you can go home to.
It's probably thinking about damn time.
Are you implying that he's going to fornicate with that beast?
No, it just cut it down.
Ah.
Also, I may have been making a pun from the ether.
I'm going to the portal before I have to sacred flame all of your asses.
And is anyone doing anything else inside of this dark sanctum?
Do we want to...
Go check on the flumes.
or just anywhere else that we haven't, see if we can find any clue to the next one. I know they said that it would lead us to the next one, but it might be worth exploring the rest of this place.
I mean, they said that the damned rod would point the way.
Oh. That's
Still.
true.
Well, we could also go back, rest, recuperate, refresh on magic items, I guess, healing potions.
Okay, let's leave then.
Sounds good to me.
And
Okay.
as you
I mean, I suppose we could kill everything in here, or we could go. I feel like going sounds like a great idea. We could use dinner. I like dinner. We can get food, right, Telbron?
Oh yeah, there'll be plenty of food back home.
Wonderful.
pushing through the central chamber toward the portal, there's one last sound that is going to echo around the central area. It is the sound of flap, 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 and a horrible smell that smells. It smells like a dozen clowns farting birthday cakes. As you walk through and see not one, not two, but 8 flumps around a summoning circle, chanting in flumfies. As another one goes into being.
I think they
Flumps
can
were
take
better
care
summoners than the cultists.
I know. I think they'll take care of whatever is left in the dungeon.
I mean,
That's
I helped
brilliant.
him out. See that spot there? That's where you change it, and that's where it did the flumps. It's gonna be a dungeon of flumps soon. This is great.
Can't wait to come back and visit.
Right, I think we might need a gas mask though.
Mhm.
I'm so glad I don't breathe.
Oh wait, I'm immune to poison, so I'm good.
Doesn't mean you can't smell it though.
That's accurate. I'll just bring some nose plugs.
All right.
As they're kind of all chattering, Imogen is going to drop back a little bit to Osric or wherever he is and just
Scoot ahead to him.
kind of, yeah. You okay?
I you know, I don't like spiders on the best of days, but how about hell of a... I'm good, and you've still got it.
Good. Stay alive.
That's my intention. Stay with me then, all right?
She's going to leave.
I'll take that as a yes.
And as you are making your way out, is anybody doing anything else?
Nope, I have a giant pet lizard now.
All
I
right.
have a magic rod in my bag.
You do.
Are you just happy to see us?
Right. It's like it's not like a useful magic rod, really.
Gaunt,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I'm going to try and, like, if we're heading back to the portal, I'm going to try and be one of the last ones in and see if I can grab Osric's attention before we all go away.
Sure, if you give a wave to him, he'll pause.
Yeah, just kind of, just wait until, I'm going to wait until, like, most people have gone through the portal, if not everyone before.
Yes?
So if it's just him and me, I'm going to say to him, you're going to tell her, right?
I mean, I have many things that I'm going to tell Imogen in time, yes, of course. Why? What are you talking about? I mean, I think my affections... What?
Well, I just think it's kind of ironic. Telling her to stay with you.
Look, I don't need a whippersnapper like you butting into my love life.
Fair. And I'll walk through the portal.
The hell's he on about anyway? Oh, shit, cultists. And he's going to go through as some more cultists start coming down the chamber. And as you step into the invisible portal, you're going to hear, flap, 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 flap. You guys smell that?
One of the cultists will say as they round the corner. The portal whips around you. And the smell of malodorous flumps and the creep of spiders is replaced by the warmth of the sanctum.
I was as we're walking through and kind of like just as Lir'wen's arm like astral stand fades away, I think it's slowly just picking webs off of Lir'wen because I was wrapped up in webs. So I think as we're going through and the stand fades, it's just like through the portal, just dropping webs.
All right. As you step through, a woman is going to stand up from the sitting area to the north of the portals. She's a black woman with long braids with beads strewn into them. The sides of her head are shaved, and she's wearing trousers and a little bit of like leather accoutrements. A bit kind of like dressed a little roguishly with a blue overrobe. And she's going to stand up, smooth out her pants, and is going to say, right then. She turns, Talbron, my sweet, welcome back. Looks like you've survived.
Yes, I fortunately was not much help in combat. I think I did more damage to the group here than the actual enemies. Sorry.
Oh, what else is new? You heard this one story at Strixhaven, nearly took out another one of his party mates.
He broke a tooth.
This is common?
I would say nothing about Telbron, Telbron. Nothing about Telbron is common. Pleasure to meet you. I am, Lena Van, Talstiv. It's a pleasure to meet you. Spot of tea? Anything like that?
He sounds lovely, actually.
Good. I have some brewing. I had a feeling you'd be coming back sometime soon. So. Help yourselves to what's on the table. And it seems like you lot... Oh, there's the rest of them. Hello! She waves as Gaunt and then Osric pop through the portal and it closes behind them. So, it's the 5 of you that tired my wife out. Well.
What? Wife?
The wish spell. At least I hope that's all I mean.
We didn't ask for that.
No.
Things tend not to just... Things tend to happen around Illustria. Anyway, I have her on strict bed rest. In the meanwhile, though, I'm here to handle the next leg of your adventure with you. Or at least to help situate you for it. Let's see. Before I put Illustria to bed, I did ensure that you would be able to receive a trade-in item should any of you have consumed your potions or prefer a different type of item. From the magic item cubby.
Perhaps if we know what where we're going next, we can make suitable choices.
Well, that would be absolutely fantastic, but do you have it? Were you able to retrieve part of the Rod of 7 Parts?
Yeah. One magic rod right here.
Oh, it's not very impressive. Kind of
Yeah,
short.
kind of,
Then again, that's one of the reasons I prefer girls. Anyway, interesting. Well, what does it tell you? And as you are holding it, Rosie, can you please do me a favor?
Oh god, is it gonna talk to me?
As you hold it in your hands, you are going to immediately get a sudden vision. You are going to feel the rod pull toward one of the portals to the south. And as it
That
does...
one.
Oh. Oh, that one! I know exactly what to do. I have a friend on the other side I can call upon to aid you.
Alright.
I'll have to make some arrangements, but, how are your sea legs?
Really?
Where are we
Well.
going?
The astral sea, love.
No, I don't like the sound of that.
The astral sea.
I try and go to the astral sea when I meditate.
Well, this
Interesting.
time, you are literally going to do so. However, I do have a friend who might have access to a ship of some kind. I'll have to do
I would prefer that to swimming in an astral sea.
technically you move at the speed of thought, so it's not that bad. It's not like you'll drown, I don't think.
Well,
I did last time I was
I
there.
suppose, but there's something like comforting about having.
Oh, absolutely. The last time I was on the Astral Sea, I was spending time with my friend Flapjack, and we became marooned around some space turtles? It was a thing. Anyway, we had to lash Flapjack to them and ride them to safety. Luckily, Flapjack was a flumph, so I love a flumph.
Oh, we just had a ton of flumps show up because there was this like dude trying to summon some sort of demon thing, and I snuck up all invisible and changed one of his rooms to be like, haha, you're gonna summon flumps.
I love
And
a
then
flump!
they kept summoning more flumps. So there's a ton of flumps now over there in that cultist
Great.
cave.
Well, in the meanwhile, you might as well rest up because you have quite a day ahead of you. However, while I'm contacting my contact, would you like anything? And we've got Super Eats, we've got Teledash, we've got pretty much any type of food you'd like from the multiverse.
The greasiest pub food ever.
The greasiest.
Agreed.
Cheese and potatoes and meat.
I've got it.
Yes.
Hold on just
Tater
1
tots.
minute.
Tater tots, please.
I guess I've got it. Don't worry. And she's going to wander up to an orb in the center table, put her hand on it, and is going to go, hello? Yes. Yes. I need 3 orders of spiced potatoes, Otek. Yes. 4. With cheese curds. Yes. Yes.
Are the orders big? Are they big orders?
They're
We might
very
want
big.
extra.
Yes, make them Karaman sized. Yes, that big. Good, good, good. Look forward to it. We'll send someone to pick them up very shortly. Not a Kenda, not a Kenda. Thank you very much. All right, 1 set of potatoes down. Anything else? Is it just potatoes? Meat.
Well,
And
she,
burgers. I want
Rosie was
tater
saying
tots.
meat and potatoes and cheese.
Oh, meat and potatoes.
So
And cheese. Well, the cheese has been covered. In terms of meat, what would you like? Something spice, something lamb, a little bit of dragon. What are we in for?
Like a pile of roast.
Pile of roast.
Like the stuff that falls apart. Type
Mm.
pub food.
I absolutely can do that. Hold on just 1 moment.
Rosie's basically asking for the heaviest food possible.
Yes, chef? Hello, chef. 1 huge pile of Auroch. And if you could please make sure that it is low and slow, that would be delicious. Let's go with we're going with the brisket and the back ribs, and I would like. Give me 20 kilos. This will be plenty. Yes, the hero's feast. Yes. Oh, yes. Roger. Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much. Once again, send someone to you shortly. Ta. All right, so that should be good. Oh, and I'm going to order you some tacos and chimichangas as well.
Nice.
But please make this space your home. There are quite a few rooms available for you, but from this room in particular, I would ask that you stay away from the upper floors, for that is where my wife and I's room, as well as Mordenkainen and Tasha's guest quarters are. But besides that, the place is yours to enjoy. Though I would say, don't wander out into Sigil properly. It is particularly dangerous to newcomers if you're not used to it. That said, though, we actually do have a spare guest room right now if you'd like your own room or study space. It's in the northwest corner. That stairwell right there. She points to a stairwell up at the northwest corner. Yes, but besides that, I'm here to answer any questions you may have. And she'll drape herself across one of the sofas. Oh, after I make some calls.
So, do we know where that portal leads to?
No, it's just the
where's
Astral Sea.
Yeah, just in the
It's
Astral
the Astral Sea. Just one moment. Get this done. And she'll wander into the study room. And you'll be able to hear her voice loud and clear coming from the study room. Yes, hello, sending. Ah, hello, Miss Starbell. In the middle of something, are we? I have some friends who need your help. Yes, of course. All about saving the world. Or the universe, or whatever. Yes, the usual. You've already done that before, haven't you? Well, I mean, you can't die twice. I guess you could. Try not to. Anyway, I'll have them coming to you shortly once I figure out the location. Right. In the meanwhile, if you come across any of your old crew, it wouldn't be bad to have them on. No? Oh, you're on a solo mission now. Yeah. Just so happens that I have 5 new companions to join up with you. Perfect. I look forward to it. I will tell you what. I'll bring you here shortly. Sounds good. Rest up, and I'll see you in the morning after they've rested. Toodles. All right, my contact is going to arrive first thing in the morning, and we'll escort out with you. She knows the Astral Sea like no other. In fact, she is single-handedly, one might say, responsible for bringing down a fascist elven planetary system.
Wow.
She died. It
Can
was
I?
very spectacular.
Roll a history check or something to see if I know of this name from
roll
the
roll
hero
with disadvantage
circles.
because it was a strange event. It was a silly event.
Yeah. Oh, disadvantage. That's not great. That's a 2. So 4.
4? You have not heard of this.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
Well, In the meanwhile, Telbron, is there anything I can get for you before we send you back to, Hooterville, or whatever it is?
No, but take this back. He's gonna take off the cloak of displacement and hand it back to her.
Oh, you took the cloak of Did you ever hear the story of how we got this?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful. There was this dragonborn with white scales who was going around murdering everyone, and he was using this to prevent himself from being injured, of course. Well, it didn't work against grease. And luckily I had a jar of grease on me. Smells like bacon now a little bit. Yep, still in there. No matter how many times you cast Prestidigitation, you can't really get Hogman grease out of something like this. Oh! You hear that? You hear ding, 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 ding. Potatoes are here. I'll go get them. And, she's going to go and collect your food.
Oh, Lir'wen's gonna have been looking in the closet or the case this time.
Sure.
And she's gonna pull out an earring and be like, this will go well. This was in all source materials up for grabs, yeah? Cool.
Yep.
Lir'wen's gonna pull out the earring of message.
Ooh, nice. Good call.
Yeah, from Call of the Netherdeep.
Perfect. Yeah, you absolutely can have that. She's going... is anybody else doing anything else while she's away? She's going to be probably gone 5 minutes.
Okay.
Imogen's gonna lie down on like some couch or piece of floor or whatever, and just close her eyes till the potatoes show up.
Sounds good. There are many places inside of the lounge area to lay down. There's a whopping, 5 couches?
Nice.
So you
She
can
literally
easily...
just goes to whatever's closest and like collapses on it.
Rosie's
it
gonna
is-
find a comfy couch as well.
There are couches, there are chairs that are large enough to be couches for you, Rosie.
Excellent. She's gonna pick the comfiest and start cleaning up. Boom, boom.
So, Telbron,
Yeah.
you're a, you married, as far as I understand?
That's correct, yes.
Is your wife a warlock like yourself?
No, druid actually.
Oh, the grungy type. Interesting. I guess she's from higher society, perhaps threw it away to go and explore her wild oats.
No, that's not quite how it happened.
No?
No, more like mother tried to tie her down to family
Yes.
affairs, and she went to Strixhaven to branch out in her own life.
Strixhaven. I'm guessing you graduated from Strixhaven as well.
Yes, after nearly
It's,
dying countless times at that school.
Honestly, from everything I've heard about Strixhaven, yeah, I mean, as you know, Rosie, you went to Strixhaven.
Dangerous? That
Did they
doesn't
teach
seem-
you how to aim?
I was
Well,
a
they
better
certainly-
shot in school.
I was gonna say, are you maligning my aiming?
Oh, he's maligning Telbron's. He broke a tooth.
To be fair, I didn't expect the door to fire the shot back.
That's an interesting trick.
Well, regardless, so nice ASMR like yourself, I suppose. Going to have a bunch of winged babies.
You could say that.
Yes, well, good show.
Do you have marriage on the mind, Ozark? I don't believe you were married last time we met.
I have not had the pleasure of nuptials. I mean, I've married many people, but I've not married anyone, if you get my drift.
Oh.
I've
Cleric.
performed ceremonies.
Like you and Gaunt. I'll marry you right now, watch. Lir'wen, do you take Gaunt to be your lawfully wedded zombie?
No.
Yep, wedding's off.
Sorry, Gaunt, I just can't be tied down.
That's not what I've heard.
Well, that was cold.
I told you that in confidence.
Oh, so it's true. It's not just teasing. Rosie's voice will pipe.
I'm gonna help
up
with those
from the corner.
potatoes. I'm gonna.
Osric!
Tell Brown, are you joining us for food before you leaving?
Yes.
Yes,
please.
and I guess I have to feed. Looks at the giant lizard he brought back. Though they just ate, right?
I'm sure it might want to eat too.
Some of these foods that you guys have arranged, I never had the pleasure of trying before. Would you mind describing what it tastes like?
Yeah.
You're eating it?
Rosie will talk your ear off because you just asked for talking. She will go into more depth than you probably wanted. Lir'wen's explanation probably makes more sense.
Lir'wen's
but
actually
Rosie
gonna
won't
be
shut up.
very interested to see if, like, gnome palettes and human palettes and elven palettes have different tastes describes as
She
each
gets
other.
probably a little too into the viscosity of the grease of meat and stuff like that.
Oh, he loves it. He loves hearing about it.
And boy, is the meat viscous. The oil and fat is so beautifully rendered on this. I need you to picture the beginning of that Flintstones opening, with the rack of ribs that tips over the car. Those types of dishes are being served out here. In fact, you can tell that Milena used to be some type of adventurer, because there's no way that someone less with a weaker constitution could carry this much meat, let alone be able to stomach it. 20 kilos of the stuff are doled out across the table, all different manner. You're looking at burnt ends, you're looking at short ribs, long ribs, you're looking at briskets and braises. You are looking at potatoes spiced from lands far beyond your comprehension, both without spices, both without cheese curds, with gravy on the side, succulent and rich, both made of brown and white meat stuffs. There also is a small side salad, one small side salad for the lot of you, and perhaps most telling of all, 4 complete loaves of garlic bread, oozing with butter and freshly mashed garlic cloves.
It just
Imogen
sounds like
commandeers
it.
one.
Yeah.
Rosie's just gonna double her weight today.
12
just
pounds.
in eating.
Lir'wen's gonna become 5% potato by the end of this.
Yep.
You'll hear a noise, a groan from one of the upper floors, as a woman in a long black sleeping gown. Basically, I need you to picture like Elvira sleeping gown, with long dark hair that's very much bedheaded, is going to sickly, like with that lethargy of illness, slink down the spiral staircase as Tasha slowly and fluishly makes it toward the meat. I smell meat. Are those spiced potatoes? Oh, why'd you have to order them from Cran? Oh, they always add the weird. Oh god, but that's Ker-Arach. Oh, that's Elosian Ker-Arach. Oh,
Delicious.
Oh, she pulls out a burnt end. Now, for those of you who don't know barbecue, a burnt end is, it's a nub. It's a little end. However, an auroch burnt end is about the size of like a fillet of fish. Like, it's like a 3x3 burnt end. You could use one burnt end to make an entire sandwich. And a burnt end is perhaps, I'm pretty sure it's what they offered to the Greek gods back in the day. It oozes with a barbecue sauce that is sublime, out of this world. And without decorum, the Great Witch Tasha is going to drop into a spread-eagled floor sit and just begin shoveling mouthfuls of meat into her open maw. There's grease and there's barbecue sauce all over her pristine face. But she's eating like somebody who's just got the worst hangover.
If she tries to reach for any food that's in Imogen's like immediate vicinity, Imogen growls.
I will turn you into a toad.
Do you even have the energy to attempt that at this point?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you might have the disadvantage.
I just fought a weird demon and a spider dragon, and all I got was a broken tooth from Telbron.
Do you want a magic tooth? I can give you a magic tooth.
Maybe.
It's a yes or no, bitch. Do you want the tooth or not?
Well,
I don't want the tooth after you threatened me with turning me into a toad.
Well, that'd be really funny to see a toad with those teeth, though.
It would.
I mean, those are really ones.
I'm so tired. Oh, why did Israel call me all the way out here to fuck up a spell? And now I'm drained.
I mean, we got the rod, so
You got the rod?
quite fuck ups.
We got
And
1/7
piece.
of the rod.
How long is this rod anyway?
I don't know.
7 rod pieces long.
Yeah.
This sounds... This sounds like a surrogate penis analogy for Mordenkainen.
You're not wrong.
Oh, then we can ram it up Vecna's ass. So
Haha! The best use of a rod ever.
Be sure not to use any gelatinous cube lube.
Ew.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
No, I think we shove it up dry.
I said don't use it.
That's what you said.
Oh, sorry. I have brisket and burnt ends in my ears right now. I don't know how it got there, but
you've just eaten enough that it's coming out your ears.
no, I just think I went.
Use?
No, I just you see Lir'wen has like just barbecue residue all over her face just from like just face planting, like how you
Did you? Are you so tired you almost drowned in meat, or were you just so intent on eating?
I was just very intent on it.
You know, this reminds me of that time on the Sword Coast when we were traveling.
Up.
Imogen was there. It was the time we went after those, we were going after some pixies that were having a barbecue pit. And Lir'wen hadn't eaten in 2 days because she was going on some type of juice cleanse or something like that for a meditation. And Imogen, do you remember this? We came up and they were doing this big, like, luau-style pit. And Lir'wen hadn't quite mastered her ghosty arms yet. So she was trying to get it, and then she slipped and fell and ended up being tied up and well, not really spit roasted because there was no pole. Well, I mean, there was a pole, but it was tied to you.
And then I got spit roasted later. You didn't see that part, but
I did not see that part. I did.
You wish you did. Don't worry.
What?
You're
You're
So,
not
Rosie,
my
what
type.
does
You're
this
too
dish
old.
taste like?
Old lady.
Just like Strixhaven. Brings back memories.
It is kind of weirdly like Strixhaven.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
None of the rest of you went there.
No, but maybe I should go.
I've been to Strixhaven.
I feel like you'd
I
probably fit
did a
in.
guest lecture series, Tasha will say.
Yeah, it was before I went there.
I'm the only person to be banned thrice and re-invited 4 times. Thrice plus 1. Quatorse? Also, who's the lizard?
Oh, that's Telbron's friend.
Lizzo.
They're very
Lizzo's. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. I'm gonna take some of this meat to go. I'm gonna go back up to my room and watch Hex flicks.
Do they have anything good on there now?
I mean, you have to
Sounds
read
like a porn
subtitles.
channel.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, Rosie just interjects that it sounds like a porn channel.
It has some interesting videos of that one. She'll grab a plate and point at Lir'wen. And then wander off with the plate. Kind of doing that thing where she sucks on each one of her fingers as she walks. That just is just the
Lir'wen,
worst
like,
noise.
glares.
You
There's
hear
a lot of stuff
Tasha's
that's not in the history books.
hideous laughter.
God damn it, Kelly.
Yeah. I was bored, and they offered to build an orphanage in my name if I did a docuseries. But then it turned out to be more like a
cocu-series?
exaggeration.
A
No,
cockumentary?
that was for OnlyFans.
Oh, fair.
I feel like
Well-
we maybe need to update the history books at some point.
Well, I'm sure.
You-
I'm getting a bit
Schools
too
at school
old to
deserve
write
know
them.
this.
Yes, well. Perhaps you could do a graduate study. Look, I'm practically retired, okay? I need to go out and see the rest of the world before my time is up.
And you called me the old woman.
You're the old woman. It's not my fault that my lifespan is shorter than yours. What are
It's
you,
true.
400? 500?
600.
That's ridiculously
Wow,
long.
you're old.
Yes. Bitch old.
I'm young. For an elf, I'm quite young. I'm like
Well, for no more
age.
ancient.
Well, your lifespan is
Older
like
than rocks.
Excuse yourself. You're
What?
talking to your elders.
Oh, now you want the respect of
man.
being an elder?
If she wants it when it suits
You
her,
think
and when
gnomes
not.
respect elders? Where do you think we learn how to be this way?
Yeah, you're right.
Besides, to me at least, you're older than rocks. That's great. Rocks are fascinating. There's lots of cool shit.
Okay. All right.
It's the old stuff that's the coolest stuff.
All right. Everyone raise a glass. 1 rod piece achieved. 6 to go.
To
Telbron.
one piece of a penis replacement.
We're 1/7 of the way to fucking Vecna in the ass.
Or anything
I'll drink
else
to that.
too. Like, we don't need
Cheers
to limit ourselves
to-
just one piece.
You're right.
1 piece. Oh, by the way, what in blazes are we going to call ourselves?
Wait, we need to
God,
call
I hate
ourselves
thinking of
something?
the name.
Oh, the party name, never
Do
get
we
better.
really need to?
600 years. And
Look, if
never get
we're going to
named.
defeat this ancient power, we're
I've
going
never
to need
been part
a
of a
name.
party before. We get to call
Have
ourselves.
you not? They have
So what
to
do you wanna
write
do?
something in the textbooks.
You kind of have to take it
you
seriously
even
because
get
there's so many
change?
bad names in the textbooks.
Spare the rod.
No.
That's just gonna be joked about by every single student to ever read
That's
it
true,
ever
yes.
again.
Pegna.
Spare the rod, spoil the Vecna.
Spoil the Vecna. We're gonna spoil him right between the eyes. Well.
The multi-dimension,
Multiverse's wish, maybe.
Oh, hold on. Careful
The
what you
wish,
wish
the-
for.
Careful what you wish for. Ooh.
There's gonna be a shorter version of
Heroes
that.
of the universe.
What was that? Masters of the Universe. I think that's already taken.
I specifically changed it by one word.
What, Masters of the Multiverse?
Masters
Mom!
Of the Multi-
Mom for short.
Mom defeats Vecna.
Yeah.
ooh, I've got it. I've got it. Death
What?
Wish.
Ooh, yes.
Death Wish.
Because we
That
both
I'll
sounds
take
have
Death
one,
Wish.
and we will
Mid.
devolve that upon others.
Yes, obviously.
Yes. I like that. Death
That's-
Wish.
Death Wish.
You must have a death wish
One.
if you want to come up against us, or we have a death wish for trying to stop Vecna.
I think it's both. It's
It's
we,
also
could,
both.
we could be
It
Wish
works.
List. We could be Wishing Star. We could be
No, stop. You had it with
I
death
added it.
wish.
I added. I
Yeah.
you know I always do that.
You
I
got
always
it
go
with
too
Death
far.
Wish.
All right.
We could be the mystical illumination and liberation force. MILF for short.
Listen, we don't
Well, I
need
mean-
to talk about what another set of movies that I made.
Yes,
I was gonna say,
I
Cougar
was
Elf.
pretty
So
sure
do you
you.
have kids?
No,
I was
don't
pretty
think
sure
so.
you were
Okay.
gonna say something about the mystical Illuminati, and now I wish you had.
You wish.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tell
that's also a
Brother
good
sounds
name
good to me.
too.
You
But
wish.
Death Wish is Death Wish is metal as fuck.
It's metal as fuck.
Mhm. It is.
It's true.
Telbron?
Telbron, thank you for joining us at the beginning of our Death Wish.
Make sure it's Vecna's death
Oh,
wish.
and we got Wish spelled here to be a death wish.
Yes, that's the
Yep.
joke, Roxy. That's Rosie.
It's the end of a very long day.
And with that, I am going to drink this, and then I'm going to go fall asleep on a couch.
God, coma.
Same.
I'm gonna go
Food coma.
fall asleep cuddling a piece of meat. It's gonna be wonderful.
Is that another
Oh.
one of your videos?
Shush. Maybe I've made.
I think Gaunt's gonna go check out Hexflix, whatever it's called.
Oh gosh.
I think so. Wow.
Just don't look at Fake Girls Gone Wild. That was a dark past.
Well, now I kind of have to go find it.
Fuck.
I mean, you brought it up.
I know.
If you didn't want people to
Wait,
look
that
at you,
one
why
sounds
didn't you say
familiar.
anything?
You've seen it.
I'm gonna go to have a food coma. Like, yeah.
It's probably safer. Is this going to keep?
What? Death Wish?
No, we're going to keep. No problem at all. I'm talking about the food. We're gonna have to have this in the morning. Maybe an Ker-Arach Benedict. I still have my Benedict recipe.
Sure.
Sure.
The best eggs Benedict in the multiverse.
Yum.
Yes, chef.
Start the day right.
Isn't
That's
that the
fine.
one that I taught you?
I made some improvements. The cayenne was definitely a touch.
The second best, then.
Right now, you have to have a cook-off. He proclaimed it was the best.
And we'll have a cook-off
Yeah.
first thing in the morning. Until then, this old man's going to get some sleep. And with that, he's going to head off. Do you all trickle out and do the same?
I literally lie down on a couch. Like,
Okay.
just
I'm actually going to
wherever I am.
take the rest of the food and start preparing it for breakfast in the morning. Be like,
All
I
right.
proved it my ass. I'm gonna show you what blah blah. And just spends the rest of the night actually like trying to make a really decent breakfast out of everything.
Rosie
Beautiful.
tries to find a bedroom.
There is one bedroom that you can abscond all to yourself.
Excellent. And the bed probably feels like gigantic.
Oh, the bed is tremendous. It is the biggest bed you've ever slept in. Because even at Strixhaven, they gave you a slightly smaller bed. And as you all nestle down to sleep for the night, we're going to call an end to this episode. And we're going to do it at level 12. Ding!
Yes.
Congrats!
Sweet.
Even Telbron!
Yeah,
Telbron, gain a level!
Feet.
Oh my
Now
god,
you're a level
Telbron.
higher than your wife.
Yeah.
The power dynamics have shifted. All right, hey folks, while they level up, thank you so much for being here with us. A big thank you to everybody who makes this stream possible. That is, of course, you. You folks are amazing. And thank you to all of our patrons at patreon.com/dorktales. We honestly really could not do this without them. They are the ones who basically allow this to be my job, and I love them so much. I'm going to name some of them off right now. Some of the ones who I love even the mostest. I'm gonna name my mom and my stepdad Bob, our divine producer. Our demonic producers are Precarious, Mysterium MK, and Sorcerer Sanguine. Our wizards of the Patreon are Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, and Crusher Urquhart. Our monster maker is Soul Omen, and our high council of the Patreon is Taryn, Dustin, Amberthus, Raven with Baubles, Chef Aladeth, who is responsible for the Auroch meat, Larouk, Mike Baxter, Iridian, Brian Kaler, Nerdy Metal Gent, and Kelowna Curd. And a big thank you to everybody else who has joined us this month. There has been a slight delay just because of my travel schedule, so I will be working really hard over the next week to try to get you a bunch of really cool stuff by the end of the month. And I am very excited to be sharing that with you. It's going to be a lot of really cool stuff, including a podcast that I do with Winter, another episode or two of, I think we got an episode of Old Gods that needs to go up, and an episode of Alien that I need to finish editing, and so on. So join that. We're also coming up on the end of Technocracy Zero Sum, and I guarantee if you stick with us, we're going to have a lot of really cool games coming in 2025. I know it's only July, but we got to start ramping up for these. If you guys, I'll tell you this, if you help us hit Christine's total of 175 patrons, I will set another total above that, but you will be getting another Mage the Ascension game. So consider it if you want that. Or two, who knows? Who knows? But with that, that's going to be it from us. Let's see, what did we all roll for hit points? Starting with Christine.
I haven't rolled yet because I got so excited looking at feats. What are my hit points?
Let's roll
My
the hit points.
Are a D8.
You got a D8?
And I wanted to know if I could use martial versatility to change one of my fighting styles.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I rolled a 7.
Perfect. All right. Robin.
I rolled an 8 on the D8.
Ooh, all right. Chris.
I rolled a 3.
Oh. All right. Jen.
I also rolled a 7.
Ooh, all right. And Trizelta.
I rolled a 6.
Nice. Nice. How much does anybody have 69 hit points? We know that's a roll.
No, I
level
have
12?
135.
I am way above that.
Okay, good. Yeah, I guess you probably would be at this level.
It's like 169 unless we're getting into there. Yeah.
Nice. All right, so folks, that is going to be it for us tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in and for hanging out with us. Next time, we are heading into Spelljammer, which you might be recognizing someone from Spelljammer Light of Xerxes. Or you might not, who knows. We'll be back on in 2 Fridays. We're taking next, or actually no, we're not. We're going to be back next Friday. We ran on Thursday this week instead of Friday. So we're running, Robin, you're flying in next Friday back home, and then we're running that night. And then, so we're running on the 2nd, the 9th, and we might be running on the 6th. I think we're missing the 16th. So we're going to be back on either the 22nd or 23rd after that. because we're taking
We're
Robin's
not
birthday
back on
off.
the 22nd or 23rd because I'm not here.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was trying to tell you, that if you're looking at Thursdays, I'm not here on that Thursday.
On that Thursday, yeah. All right, well, we'll let you
Yeah.
know. We'll figure out what we're doing, but we're definitely here next Friday and the Friday after that, and then we'll see where we're going.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll see you when it's time for some Jam Speller or some Spelljammer here on Vecna, Eve of Ruin. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Mwah.